Yo! Hey!
What's up?
And we're here, dude. We're live.
Finally.
I think you're only my third or fourth live guest.
In-house.
In-house, dude. Well, you don't live that far.
About 20 minutes down the road.
You're right up the street, dude. And that's awesome. I'm going to introduce you. Thaison Shteler. Did I say your last name right?
Nope.
No, how do you pronounce it?
Shetler.
Shetler. Damn, dude. I fuck up.
Very, very close to fucking.
I'm not good with names, dude.
It's all good.
Anyways.
Did people fuck up your last name?
No, my last name's pretty easy, dude.
Gee?
My last name's pretty easy. It's pretty unfuckable, dude.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Fuck yeah, dude. I just want to talk about your Mk2.
Yes.
We'll get into that. But before that, let's just talk about us a little bit. So,
Question on, man. I'm not good at these things. You're going to have to
we'll
pilot the ship.
We'll weed out the uncomfortableness a little bit here, dude.
You're going to have to pilot the ship, dude.
I remember I think the first time I met you was on Facebook.
Yeah,
I reached out to you. It was super random. You had a post up. You're looking for a steering wheel, big spline or small spline, Momo hub or something like that.
Very possible.
You're looking for something.
Very
And I was like, hey, bro, I know you're looking for something. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but do you know anything about this Mk2?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it was you wanted a lip. You were looking for the bumper lip or something.
That was after.
Oh, it was after.
Dude, I don't even know if you remember this, but
Maybe not then.
a while ago, this is probably a year ago, I saw your you had like a want to buy ad on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, is this fool's car? Because you had a picture, I think of your Facebook picture was like
Probably.
the Shea Bay Mk2 or something with the Mk2, and I was
just
like,
put that shit up to get people are like, oh yeah, I got this, or do you want to buy that, or whatever.
yeah,
So,
well, I saw where you're at. I was like, this fool's in Redmond? Is this his car? You know, because some people like are weird and they'll like use other people's cars and shit as their like Facebook thing, and it's not their shit.
doesn't make sense.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit this dude up because there's this guy who's selling a white Mk2 in Prineville.
Yep. Oh,
Right? Remember?
I remember.
You
telling
remember
you
this
about
now?
that car,
Yeah.
Dude, it goes crazy. That you want to really talk about crazy?
So I hit you up about that car. I was
Now
like,
I
hey,
remember.
yeah.
100%.
I was that dude. I was like, hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything or get at you, but do you know about this Mk2?
And I told you to run. I told you to run.
Yeah.
That car, and it's for sale again right now. Somebody else bought it in Prineville because it still got the two Recaros in it. The story with that car is even weirder because I go through Marketplace 10 times a day.
Yeah, we all do.
So I was like, fuck Mk2 stuff. I'm looking for Mk2 stuff all the time. And I come across an ad of a yellow caddy truck, a Mk2 GTI, that one, and just random parts. So, whatever. I reach out. I go over to the guy's house. It's his whole family. They're crying. The kid died. He passed away.
Oh, shit.
I talked to him the week before.
Oh, fuck.
Come to find out, the guy like hung himself in his house or something like that.
Holy shit.
Dude. And I'm standing there like looking at all the car stuff, and I'm like, oh, this thing's kind of...
So, wait, it was the family selling the car after the kid who owned it passed away?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's before the
The
kid in
kid
Prineville
who I was thinking about
Yeah.
buying off of.
So I show up there, and I'm like, yeah, this car, they said, oh, it's got BBS RSs on it. It's got this and that.
Those aren't RSs.
No, they're reps.
Yeah.
I get there, and I'm trying not to be a dick. I'm trying not to be like, hey,
Especially considering the situation.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude. I was like, I'll give you $1,000 just because for the car, the way it is. Mm-hmm. No. He said it's worth 15. The wheels are worth 15. I said, sir, those are fake. I don't want to be a dick, but they're fake.
Yeah.
I was like, what else you got? So he opens the garage door, and there was a Mk2 Jetta.
Oh.
Stuffed in the garage, no motor in it, Recaro backseat, big bumper car, super clean. Oh, that was his. He was going to build it. There was a 2-liter ABA next to it.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, what do you want for this?
The Jetta.
Yeah, like, what's it worth? I was like, I'll give you $500 for it. They're like, okay, you can have that car. But you can't have that car. I was like, cool, whatever. I'll come back tomorrow and kick it up. The dad flips out on me in the driveway. I don't know why you're trying to take advantage of us. I'm like, whoa.
Shit.
I don't want any of it, dude, really. I'm just trying to help you out. They're trying to sell me the toolbox, the air tools, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to yard sell all the shit.
Yeah, and then that car goes to Primeville, whatever. The guy has it for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
I see it reposted for like double, like $2,300.
Yeah, well, I think he had it posted more than that, bro. I think when I was looking at it, I think he's 28.
Yeah, a lot. And I told the guy, I was like, "You're crazy," because I talked to him. I was like, "You're crazy, bro. Like this car I could have bought for $1,000." Oh, it's got BBSs on it. I said, they're fake. Same story, different person.
That guy tried to sell me that shit too.
Yeah.
So I was going back and forth with that guy. And then, man, actually, I don't know. Like, so I saw your thing, and I was like, yo, is this your car? You're like, yeah. And then you sent me a bunch of pictures. You're like, I'm building. I'm like, all right, so this dude knows what's up. I'm like, do you know this car, this white Mark II? And you're like, oh, bro, that thing's got a whole fucking story. Stay away.
Right.
Yeah, because the dude was trying to tell me, like, oh, these are real RSs. I was like, those aren't real RSs. I could tell in the pictures they were replicas.
They cut and raised the shock towers in the front.
And they were done kind of haggard.
Like with the stick welder.
Yeah.
It was bad.
So I told the dude I'd give him $1,500, and thinking back, that would have probably been too much.
I told him I'd give him $500 for the front two seats because I had the rear ones in my garage from that car. They wouldn't. I even offered the dad more money just to take the front two seats, put them in the Jetta because that's where the set came from.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. So that's how we originally met. We actually didn't even meet each other in person.
It was just on Facebook.
Yeah, we were just chatting back and forth. And then when's the first time we met in person, dude?
When you came to get that lift.
That's right.
Yep, we came to get a lift.
That's right, dude.
And it was weird because I don't like selling my shit.
Fucking you.
And you're like, what do you want?
Hey,
for
it was random though because of those conversations we were having. I was like, all right, I know this dude's a Mark II guy. Like I saw the work that you were doing. I'm like, I know this dude knows his shit. And then through some conversations we had, I was like, all right, this dude's he built a ton of shit. This isn't like your first rodeo. So I picked up that white Mark II and I'm like, well, if anyone has anything, it's fucking Thaison. I need a front lip. So I hit you up. I was like, hey, man, you got a lip lying around? Sure enough.
I do. But then you're like, how much? And you're like, you have a weird way of selling stuff, bro. I'm like,
I was like, how much you want for it? Because I'm just like, how much you want for it? If someone tells me something and it's like, even if it's little high end, dude, the way I am is I'm like super impulsive and like I need my shit now. Like my lip's cracked. I want a fucking lip now.
I'll drive to Tacoma to pick up a part if I need it.
If I know I can get it and it's gonna take a week to get it to me for $50, but I could go get it now for $100, I'll just pay $100, dude. Just I want that instant gratification. So that's what I was trying to do to you. I'm like, well, how much do you want? You're like, how much is it worth to you, bro? I was like, well, fucking.
I didn't want, and I have the bumper it came off of sitting in the garage as a spare, and now I don't have a lip.
I still have the lip, dude. If you want it back.
Yeah, I'll take it back too.
I sold the Mark II. Never went on it.
Man, I don't like certain stuff you like hoard because you keep drive down the street, rip the lip off. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's a good thing to hoard.
Two in the garage.
Yeah,
put it back on.
That makes sense. That's why I figured you would have an extra one.
Yeah,
you're that dude.
I just try to, like for my red car, I have a totally spare set of front and rear bumpers, ready painted.
I've seen it.
Ready to go on in case something happens.
So that was dope. That was the first time I saw your car in person too. Like I show up to your house to pick up that lip, and you like open your garage door, and it's like fucking slow motion. Like the fucking shiny lights coming through, and there's this shaved bay 3.2 swapped fucking Mark II sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck?
And I was kind of embarrassed because it was dirty as fuck. Like,
oh, dude, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it was dirty.
I went straight to the bay. I looked at the dude, that thing was nuts.
And since then, prior to the show, I changed it again because it had the Mark II dash in it then.
Yeah. Well, you're in the middle of. I think you just got the dash in it.
Dude, I bought 4 dashes because I fucked them all up, making one work.
I think you just got that dash in right when I came to pick that lip up, and you're like racing to get it done for Pacific Waterland.
Yeah, I had it mocked up. I had it sitting in there, but dude, if you've never done like a Mark III to Mark II stuff, it's not hard, but it takes time. It takes like, I don't know, dude. I have no patience. It either has to be done or I'll pay somebody to fucking do it. Because if I can't do it myself in a timely fashion as good as I want it, I'm like, fuck it, dude. That guy's a professional at it. I'll just pay him to do it.
Yeah.
But this car is kind of a personal thing. Like,
let's go into that, man. What's the history of this car? I'm gonna throw some pictures as we're talking about it. But how did Let's go way back, dude. How did you even get into Volkswagens? You're like a triple OG. The more I've talked to you and hung out with you, it's like you've done some shit.
I'm 43, so I've been into Volkswagens pretty much. I was born with a wrench in my hand, dude. My dad's an old biker. I grew up in the garage. He was always working on shit, welding shit. I was grinding when I was 6. You know what I mean? So, like, back then it was all sandrail stuff. And when I was a kid, I remember doing like 3 trannies in my dad's rail in one night just to be able to go to the dunes.
Nice.
And we didn't make it because the trannies were just junk.
Shit.
Because I was poor as shit. My dad was poor, dude. He worked on a horse farm, dude. Like, whatever. We just made shit work. And across the street, like 5 houses down, was an old hippie. Volkswagens everywhere.
Damn.
Bugs, buses. He lived in a fucking school bus.
Sick.
And his name was Jamie, dude. Old fucking hippie. So I walked down, and my dad was cool with him. I walked down there one day, and I was like, I need a good Volkswagen tranny.
How old are you?
At that point, I was like 9.
Damn, dude.
I need a good Volkswagen tranny. And he's like, what do you mean by good? And I was like, what's the best one? He's like, you need a 6-rib bus. I'm like, okay, what's that? You got that? How much is it? It's like, you can't afford it. I was like, what do I got to do? He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So I sanded on these fucking, because he painted cars, for a fucking week. Sanding. Doing this, doing that, cleaning up his shop.
9 years old, dude.
I got that tranny.
Fucking sick.
I got that tranny. We put it in. Fucking never had a tranny problem again. It was
in the rail.
In the sandrail. Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, that's fucking sick. At 9 years old, to have that mindset, or like, hey, I'm gonna grind this out to earn this tranny because I want to go have fun. Could you even drive the sandrail at that point?
No. It was.
You couldn't even drive it.
It was like one of those things where, like, that was the funnest time of my life when I was in the passenger seat, like, go up that hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick. Did you grow up in the Vegas area?
No. I was born up in like Aberdeen, so right north of Seattle, and then I grew up in Newburgh, so on the other side of the hill.
Okay.
Country fucking town.
That makes sense.
I moved over here.
Central Oregon, Bend.
Yeah, Central Oregon. Yeah, my dad was out here for, I don't know, 25 years. When him and my mom got divorced, he split over here, and I stayed over there, and I was married young. First marriage, young. And, you know, whatever. And then I went to Vegas in 2000. I was down there for a while, and then...
Were you doing the Dark Star Dubs shit in Vegas while you were there? Because that's the group you have, right?
No, Dark Side Euros.
Dark Side Euros
is something that we just started back up because my buddy Ty Smith, the guy I got the R32 from, he's from Eugene.
Talk about that too. Fuck, you got an R now, or R Bros.
I know, dude. Seeing the red one, like, made it 10 times worse, dude. Fucking marketplace hell, dude. My thumbs hurt. And I finally got it. But, yeah, Dark Side Euros is something we just started back up. And it's kind of, we want the high-end cars. I tried out the Ben Dubs thing. I tried out, like, that Central Oregon golf thing.
Yeah.
Nobody's, like, into it.
Yeah. A lot of newer kids, crackle tune shit.
Well, I met up with these guys, and I don't want to talk shit on them, dude, but I met up for a meet out here, not right down the street, actually. And the one kid had the red the red GTI 2-liter. His buddy had a silver one. Then Aaron, he's from Ben Dubs.
Yeah. Aaron's a G, though.
Yeah, he's cool.
Aaron's cool as fuck. Shout out Aaron.
Yeah, he's cool. He showed up, and just a couple random other people.
Where the fuck was I? I didn't get an invite for this.
Fuck, I didn't even know you existed. I didn't
even know who these kids were. Central Oregon.
It's on Facebook. It's like Central Oregon Golf.
I don't know these kids.
Club.
Shit.
Anyway, the guy sold it. The guy that kind of started that page sold his car already. Anyway, we met down here, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to stand in a parking lot fucking looking at these same 6 cars. So let's go do something. If we're gonna fucking go for a drive, let's go get a beer. Let's go do something.
Were you in the Mark II?
Yeah.
Sick.
I rolled up in the Mark II, and they're like, and you know that's before. That was like the first jet. I still had the Mark II dash in it. I had the Momo arrows on it. Okay. So it was like 90s throwback car. And then, so we take off and we go downtown, and I'm like, what is this noise I'm hearing? It's a bunch of popping and banging. I'm like,
It's the homie's crackle tune.
dude, all three of them had it. All three of them. Every underpass. It's like somebody's getting shot. And I'm embarrassed to even drive around these guys.
That's
like,
hilarious.
I was that
dude.
close to just peeling off and like, sorry, Aaron, I'm out of here, bro.
Aaron, let's go, dude. We're in the Mark IIs.
No part of this, dude.
That's hilarious. That's a lot of the meets around here, though, dude. That's why I was super surprised that, there's some dude building a fucking crazy Mark II like you did, like 20 minutes up the road from me. I had no idea.
I just kind of kept to myself with that stuff. I did the car. A lot of that car got built in Vegas. Some of the stuff. The story is really long with that car. We don't have enough time.
Fucking,
to go through
we
that.
got all the time. Well, let's just go back. Let's go back to when you were 9. So you at an early age you're into Volkswagens because sand rails and stuff. You're grinding to have fun in the sand rails. How did that transition? Like, did you stick with Volkswagens through your teens? Like how did
that? After that, it kind of got to where you're going through school, whatever. Played football, did all that stuff, and then I got into BMX racing. So from when I was like 13 to like 20, all I did was race.
Sick.
I didn't even care about cars.
Yeah.
I would ride my bike from Newburgh 20 miles to the BMX track and race and then ride home.
That's how it was with skateboarding. Like, I didn't give a fuck about cars till like I was around 20.
Yeah. I had cars and all that shit, but the real like cemented the cars was my buddy that I raced with, Dustin Henderson.
Shout out, Dustin.
He got a Mark I Jetta. I think it was a Jetta Coupe, orange, I remember. He used to pick us up. We said, oh, this thing's badass, dude. We can get to the races faster, whatever.
Yeah.
He had that, and then he got an 85 GTI, which was orange. And then he got a 16 valve, the mulberry color.
Damn.
From his neighbor. It had an Odinger cam. A crazy, like, Asian kid had this car.
Homie was into it.
He was doing it, and he was the kid that, like, he's from Holland. He's, fully into German shit.
That makes sense.
He had those cars, and I was like, man, I wasn't a fan of the Mark I's. I just didn't like how small they were. Then the Mark II's, he had the small bumpers on it. And, yeah, whatever. But that car had a Remus exhaust. I have the exact same exhaust. Had a Von Rath single 7. I have the same grill on my car. It just, the look of it, I was like, fuck, dude, that car's bad.
Sick.
And we used to ride to the mountain, go snowboarding, fucking haul us all up to the mountain with it. And then I was like, fuck.
And a Mark II?
Yeah, 4 of us.
Damn.
Snowboards, everything.
Really?
Up to Mount Hood, we go ride. And he got rid of the car, and everybody kind of gets to that age.
Yeah.
I got my first real Mark II that I had. I found at a junkyard, like up the street from my house.
Oh, shit.
I'd ride my bike up there, clean up I didn't have the money.
Newburgh, like that whole area, people don't know. That whole area is like a Volkswagen mecca. There's just like hippies with fucking land that have like all these crazy
23 windows in the bushes. Yeah.
That is that. Like, people don't understand that. Like,
It's everywhere out there.
It's crazy.
McMinnville, Yam Hill, like it's crazy.
It is crazy.
So from Dusty's cars, I can never afford it, dude. I was a fucking poor kid, dude, and it's like I have to get a fucking car. My first car my dad bought me was which I wish I still had because they're worth fucking money now too. The Datsun bullet nose trucks. The little
shit.
Datsun.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Little extended cab that was like that long.
Those things are sick.
Yeah. So he's like, get it running. You can.
710s?
I don't know. I never really even got into them. I know it didn't run. He's like, get it running. You can have it. Parked in the front yard. So I went to that junkyard in that's when I moved over to Hillsboro. It was a junkyard like in the middle of like a neighborhood. And I'm in there all the time, like just walking the junkyard, like what's back here? Just interested in what was there.
Junkyards are sick, dude.
Yeah, and I found a black Mark II. Somebody had just dropped it off, and I was like, "How much you want for this whole car?" "Oh, we're gonna part that out and crash it." I was like, "Fuck no, don't do that. What can I do?" So I went and fucking cleaned up their junkyard like I was a kid, dude, moving shit around to get the car.
Fuck yeah.
And I ended up working enough to get the car, but had no way to get it home. My dad was like, "Fuck that thing." What are you gonna do with that thing?
Was it running and shit?
No, it didn't run.
Was it an 8-valve? What was it?
Yeah, it was just an 8-valve CIS car.
All
I think it was an 85 or 86, black, small bumper. Interior was shot. But it was mine. I couldn't figure out how to get it from the junk car. So I ended up leaving it there.
Oh, no. You did all that work?
Yeah. It was weird, dude. So,
Shit.
and then just, like, you know, you get older. I was, like, I don't know, 15, 16 at that point. And then I ended up, the first driving was another 86. I bought in Portland and drove it home. Blew up the tranny the second day. Fucking driving. That's when I learned Volkswagen trannies are shit.
Oh, fuck. Well, you didn't learn that at 9 when you had to go through 3 to put it in?
Air cooled, water cooled. Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive. They were shit.
Hilarious.
So I spent all my tax money on that car. I think I bought it for like $2,500 and blew up the tranny the next day.
Shit. Was that an 8-valve too?
Yep. So found a tranny. That's when I met Good Job Rob. He's a fucking legend in the Northwest. Everybody knows him.
Shout out.
Yeah, he's old. He's an older guy. But he doesn't look like he's ever aged, dude.
One of those dudes.
Oh, dude. Everybody knows him from that side of the hill. We call him Good Job Rob.
Good job, Rob.
Somebody has bought a car from him, or a car's gone through his hands to 5 other people. Any part you've ever thought about wanting from Mark II is sitting in his shop in North Plains. I go out there all the time.
Shit, take me one of these days.
Dude,
I want to meet fucking...
he's got shit everywhere, like piled to the fucking ceiling.
Sick.
And you trip over everything walking in. Mark 1s, Mark 2s. He's got probably the baddest Corrado you've ever fucking seen. It needs to be painted. But it's got like 700 horse, like turbo fucking
shit.
Insane Corrado.
Damn.
2 VR Mark 2s that are in multiple stages. Like a brand new Mark II Jetta shell, completely painted, ready to put together, just chilling.
Just chilling. Fuck. Is he one of those dudes who just has a ton of fucking projects and not enough time to finish it all, or is he just a hoarder?
Ever since I met him, it with that car, I bought the tranny from him, and then it was a black GTI, and my oldest son was just born, so I was like, fuck, I need a 4-door, and he's like, hey, bro, I'll take your Mark II, and my buddy over here's got a 16-valve Jetta Mark II, but we're going to keep the Recaros, we're going to keep the OZs, and we're going to keep all the parts that are on it.
Keep all the cool shit off of it.
But then we'll give you the car with all your stuff on it. And I was like, it's a 4-door, it's a Jetta, it's a 16-valve. Fuck it, do it.
Yeah.
He brought my car back. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I saw my black car, and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Had OZ Monte Carlo, 17-inch Monte Carlos on it.
Nice.
Recaros. That car was sick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
did they do a 5-lug conversion for the Monties?
no, they're 4-lug.
Really?
What are they for?
I thought they were they're a Mark IV wheel, aren't they?
No. OZ Monte Carlos.
Oh, okay.
Not the
I
Mark
gotcha.
IV Monte Carlos.
Gotcha.
The OZs, which you see on all these people on the fucking internet now. It's like the coolest wheel ever. The car looked bad.
Pretty rad.
Looked badass, dude. I was fucking hurt. My soul was hurt. But I was like, all right.
My soul was hurt.
I could build this. I can do something with it. So we, drove it. I had a kid at the time. It was cool. And that's when I kind of got into the car club scene over there on that side of the hill.
Gotcha.
And it was big back in, Jordan was born in 99.
Yeah.
So 99 to...
mid-2000s easy, because that was like the Vortex boom days.
Oh, dude, I hate that fucking shit, dude. That is the worst fucking...
I still consider that like the golden years of, water-cooled stuff, though.
Yeah, dude, I made money on
Number
Vortex.
2.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking stouts, dude. This
that
first
that
one,
gluten-free
I
beer?
was like thirsty, so I just literally
Pounded
slammed.
that thing. See, I still gotta have a beer.
This is a porter.
I drink IPAs, dude, but like I said, Jed
Shout out.
Jed Smart is his name.
Shout out Jed. I think I met him at Pacific Waterland, dude. I think he's supposed to come on my podcast. Is he the one with the brother who has a shop and they have a dad who...
In Washington.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is I was raised in Bellingham. Like, Aberdeen, Bellingham.
Shout out Bellingham.
That's where my whole family's from. They're all fucking sheriffs and cops up there.
Sick.
But
I almost moved to Bellevue.
yeah, my grandpa was the Whatcom County Sheriff. They live out there.
Nice.
I met a bunch of Volkswagen guys up there. Like my buddy Steve, he had SK Motorsports for a long time up there.
Okay.
He had the original before I even knew what it was. He had a Mark II VR swapped, carbon hood, all this crazy stuff. He knows all those guys. Jed does. So I met him by selling him the VR swap for his cabbie.
Oh, shit.
My original VR6 that I had in the Mark II with the quaif and the tranny and all this crazy shit that I had done to it, I had sold it to him to put in his cabbie. And that was a nightmare.
So going back to the Jetta though, did you build that up?
I had that car for a while.
So like, homie took your GTI and maxed it out, and then
Oh, it did. I don't even like.
maybe that motivated you.
It did. I put wheels on it, and that's like back then. I was like, my buddies had Momo Arrows. Momo Arrows were like the shit, and that was my favorite wheel of all time. So I went into Les Schwab, and I was like, I need wheels. I need wheels for my car. And that's where you could like finance them for $150 a month or whatever. And they didn't have Momo Arrows, but they had Momo Sports, which were kind of like it. Then they had Momo Racers that had like a lip. And this. I was like, give me those ones. Look like shit on my car, dude. I drive off and I'm like, what the $3,000 I'm in debt to these wheels. Like, these things are trash. They look like shit. I traded them off like a week later. Didn't even pay them off yet. I said, fuck it. I traded them off.
Were you still making payments for wheels?
Yeah. I made payments for like a year and a half. For wheels that I didn't even have. $3,000 wheels. I think I got a set of $800 wheels because they look cool.
Fuck, dude. That's hilarious, dude. I did that too, though. I paid cash, but why is that like such a noob car thing to do, to go to Les Schwab to get wheels?
But back then they had cool shit. They had cool wheels.
Dude, I had a Mark III Jetta, and I remember I started making money. And I was like, I had a ton of money. This is right before I bought the Mark IV R32. And I was like, oh, I want to get a set of wheels on this Mark III. And I knew shit about wheels back then. And so I went to Les Schwab.
Yep.
And I dropped probably $3,000 on a set of Koenigs.
Oh, yeah.
Like 18s on a Mark III.
Yeah, back then, like, the Koenig Monsoons were the shit.
I forgot what they were called, but they're kind of a meshy looking wheel.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got great tires. I got some
Dude,
BFG.
I got like Toyo, like the best Toyo tires you can get.
I got some gnarly BF Goodrich tires. I forgot what they were called at the time, but they had that gnarly fucking tread pattern to them. But the tires cost more than the wheels.
I have a set of Momos sitting at the house right now with those exact same tires.
Yeah.
Had like the weird like V pattern.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I picked them up just randomly fucking with.
I don't think they make them anymore.
No.
These are that same shit.
I've never even seen these Momos. I paid $175 for them and drove to Eugene. They don't fit nothing I own. They're just sitting there because they look cool.
That's hilarious, dude.
Fucking cars.
I bought these wheels behind me, and they've just been fucking doing nothing.
The Primes?
Yeah, we don't know what they are, dude.
They look just like Primes.
They're just Mysterio wheels. I've been looking for center caps for them for fucking a year.
The Prime ones don't fit?
Nope. I bought 3 pairs of center caps. I bought Prime, American Racing, and what was the other company, dude? Fuck. It was like shit. I don't know. It was one of those fucking 90s.
Doesn't Rotiform own Prime now?
I don't know. Probably. They fucking.
Yeah. Call them and say, I got these wheels with this size hole.
It's got it's got no markings on them.
That's weird.
Yeah, they're sick
They're old
wheels.
school.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. Yeah, it's funny, dude. That's such a fucking thing to do. It's just
I did it twice, not even once, dude. I did it twice because I was fucking poor. I pumped gas, dude, and I had a kid and I had a fucking place and no money, and I'm like I always hustled, dude, to get what I needed.
Yeah.
Parts, trade, and that's where Good Job Rob came into play, dude. Like,
Good job, Rob. Shout out.
He would take care of everybody, but he would always fucking win. At some way,
He's like the house, dude. He's like the casino, bro.
And I lost every time.
Good job, Rob always wins, bro.
And he would just like dangle carrots of like cool shit. He's like, hey, bro, I got this car I'm parting out, dude. It's got this front lip and these side skirts. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, bro. What do you want for him? I don't know if I want to get rid of him. That's what he does, dude. I don't know. Don't know if I want to get rid of him, dude. What do you got for me?
Dude, that's a straight up carrot dangle, bro.
Oh, he would do it.
And all you would think about is like, man, I need that shit that he's got.
And I've known that guy for 25 years. And like we go way back in the Volkswagens. Mm-hmm. And to this day, I still fuck with them. Like I just, my chick just drove over Sunday night, picked up a set of RCs, 18-inch RCs.
For the fucking R, dude. Yeah.
So he has all that shit. And I know he's got it all.
Dude, I need to meet this dude.
So, and he's like, nowadays, like, I'm older, I can fucking whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I've hooked him up, and, like, my credit with him is, like, through the roof.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
you got that.
When I first got back
Good job, Rob credit.
Oh, yeah, dude. And I got the shit that he wants in my garage because he can't get it anymore. He's got all the old shit that nobody wants yet. And I got all the newer shit that he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that? And I've been hoarding this shit over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I know. I've been to your garage.
So I'll break him off I'll break him off a little piece of the carrot. Let me have that stuff, bro.
Hey, good job, Rob. I got this shit sitting in my garage. I don't know if I want to get rid of it.
Yeah. And I do it too. I'm like, how does it feel, fucker?
Sick. That's dope, dude. So fucking, you keep getting sidetracked. But the Jetta, what ended up happening with that thing?
I traded it for. I got into the car club deal. Mm-hmm. Everybody had Mark IIIs.
What car club?
Rensport. It was a car club.
Rensport.
Justin and Derek, all those guys. If you talk to like Double J, like that was before Double J was even a shop. That was before Futrell Motorsports was even a shop.
Wow.
All those, the biggest shop was Alta Sport, and it was a fucking Subaru Honda shop. That's where we bought some of our parts.
Damn.
So that car club was pretty big. Like, we'd go to the car shows. We had Mark IIs. We had Mark IIIs. A couple Audis. Old school Audis. 5000s that were done up.
The Mark IIIs are brand new at that time then.
Yeah. And Derek had, like, the flagship car.
What was that?
It was a Mark III Jetta, but it was a 2-liter. Like, I didn't know shit
flagship.
Dude. It was the...
It wasn't even a GLX.
I didn't even know what a GLX was then, dude. I was just like, yeah, Volkswagens. We're all hanging out. We'd all meet at, once a month. We'd all go to shows and shit, and they all had brand new cars. Me, Mark, this guy named Mark, he had a Mark II GTI 16-valve car, and I had
to take that over a fucking 2-liter Mark III Jetta any day.
Yeah, he had a 16-valve GTI, a 1.8 car. Then there was my 16-valve Jetta, and a kid named Ty had an 8-valve GTI. Everybody else had. His brother had a B3 Passat VR6.
Okay, that's sick.
Auto, slammed. We used to drag race. Had that sport switch, dude. Running 14.9s at Woodburn, dude.
That's pretty good.
In a fucking fully interior slam.
That's pretty good. 14.9's pretty good.
Yeah, and that was Justin's car. And then Derek, he was just like the guy that started it all. The club. And that car had more fucking money into it, but the motor was just an 8-valve.
That's crazy,
had a full opt kit on it back then. It had 17-inch RH wheels, 3-piece RHs. Yeah. He got a sponsorship by Axis at one point back then. So it was Windsor blue. It had red Axis wheels on it.
Okay.
Looked
That's
pretty
a
sick.
weird color combo.
I have a picture of it.
You gotta send that to me. I'll throw it up on the podcast.
I have a picture of it. But he was kind of the dude. That's when we did all the kids. Like,
our kids are upstairs raging, dude.
Fuck, dude. That's back when, like, he did 4 VR6 leather buckets in it. So I had,
oh, shit. Yeah.
It was done. He took it down to some show in San Diego, trailered it all the way down there. I was like, my car was the turd of the club, dude. So I've always felt bad about even going to things. My car was just a stock turd with some ghetto ass wheels on it, and I said, fuck it. Some dude wanted it, and he traded me a white GTI with some Hockenheims on it.
Oh shit!
Like, fuck it, I'm in
for the 4-door.
Yeah,
for the Jetta.
Yeah, I traded him straight across, and then the guys were like, "Oh, that car's kind of cool," you know what I mean? I was like, whatever.
It was a white. Is it 8-valve or 16-valve?
Yeah, it used to be. It was a red car, and when I got it, I got a stack of pictures of the guy painting it and doing all the shit to it. So
why would he trade that for a Jetta?
I don't know. He's like, oh, I want a Jetta. I want a 16-valve.
Okay.
I just want a cool car. This thing's a fucking turd. So I traded it, and I don't even know what I did with that car. I've had so many fucking cars, dude.
I know, dude. I've talked to you.
That car went somewhere. I think Rob ended up with it or something.
Fucking good job. Got it from you, dude.
I probably traded him for something else, a black one. Because right after that one, I had a black one that I had 17-inch Momo arrows on it.
Nice.
Fucking, that's my favorite car ever. Body wasn't the greatest, but the car was cool. It was black, big bumper. Dude, slammed. I don't even think I had 4 coils in that bitch, dude. I didn't have money to lower it, so I jacked that bitch up and cut the coils off. Tucked the tires up in the wells and was like, this thing's bad.
Hell yeah, dude.
So,
Some hot rod fucking modding back in the day.
yeah, you saw the picture of the gray car, right?
No. Did you send me a picture?
I thought it's on my Facebook, I think. Or the Mark II. You can just see the back. I didn't take many pictures of the car, but it's got like 17s on the back, gray, primer gray.
I think I might have.
I got rid of that black car, and like that car was a 16-valve car, and that was back when Portland street racing, like Fast and the Furious, came out. So we'd go to fucking Airport Way every weekend, fucking drag race. And that car, for what it was, all I did was take the motor out of a Scirocco, put in that car, put some cams in it. I took some sandpaper and fucking sanded the ports out, cleaned it up.
Port and polished.
In my garage, or in my kitchen, dude, at that time.
Sick.
And, dude, that car was fucking fast for that day and age, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everything was Type R. Everybody had Type Rs or GSRs.
Everyone had a little front-wheel drive Econ.
I could beat them, dude.
Cars that they
down at the Saturday night drags. I'd
fucking dudes would show up in their parents' minivans and shit back in those days.
Dude, that thing was straight piped. It sounded fucking crazy. I remember one night, me and my brother were leaving Hillsboro and we're following the car club down to Broadway in Portland because that's where everybody parked. And I got like a 12-pack of Corona rolling around in the bed, no back seat, so it's like rolling straight pipe. And the car club's like, you know, they have brand new cars, so they're all stealth into town over the. And Highway 26, it drops into Portland. I'm fucking 100 miles an hour, fifth gear, and I come up over the hill and I see a fucking laser beam pointed at me, dude.
Yep.
I didn't even have a driver's license. Shit. I fucking ripped by that cop. He street bike, fucking pull over.
No.
Guy was cool shit. Called his buddy. His buddy threw me and my brother in the back of his car and dropped us off on Broadway. Impounded the car. Off? Yeah. Impounded the car. Fuck it. Take it.
Did you get the car back?
Yeah, I didn't have a license, so I had to sign it over to my buddy, and he paid. It was like $750 to get it out on Monday. And it ended up being his car after that because I couldn't pay him back, so I just gave him the car. That's just how it was back then, dude.
That's fucking sick.
And then I got...
The stories are great.
Then I got that red Mark 1 16-valve Rabbit. You saw the picture of that one, Mark 1?
Yeah.
That had a 2-liter 16-valve in it.
That thing was sick.
I don't even know how I got that car. Just ended up with trading. I think I traded a bicycle for it or something.
A bicycle?
Yeah. And, dude, that car was fast. That was fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
Had some team dynamics on it.
So you got into Mark 1s for a little bit.
That was it.
That Mark 1, I should say.
Well, there was a couple more as I got older, but that was the first one. So I'm a big dude, man. Sausage can, dude. And they rattled. Mark 1's rattled, dude.
Yeah.
Everything's so, I don't know. Mark 2s are like that now. Now that I got that R32, it's like... It's like riding a Cadillac, dude, compared to the Mark II.
Let's talk about your most recent Mark II.
The red one?
Yeah, the red one.
Okay.
So that thing's gangster. So where did that car come from?
That car came from Vegas. Well, the original...
Was it a big bumper car?
Yeah, that's...
Originally?
Yeah, well, there's like 2 cars put together with that car.
Okay.
So, my buddy... I was working back and forth from Vegas to here, so I'd spend like 3 weeks in Vegas, come back, spend 10 days, and then go back to Vegas. So I'd be taking my shit down there, because, dude, I have buddies down there with full fab shops and powder coat shops, like 6651, best powder coater in the country, in my opinion.
Okay.
Ryan John, fucking guy.
Shout out.
Badass, dude. And then my buddy owns a full fab shop. The cage that's in it, I was like, I drew it on a piece of paper. And he fucking bent it up, and I was like, I want it all bolt in.
Sick.
He's like,
you know what you should do? You should have him make a cage for your R.
Yeah.
And then make 2.
Yeah. What? Easy. Done. Dude. I mean, that thing's so bolt in, and he's an off-road guy. Because down there, it's all...
Yeah, it's all...
He builds full long travel Toyotas. So him building a cage for my car, he's like...
Piece of cake, bro.
And I just gave him, you know, Maddox was sponsored. He races BMX, so he gets free bikes and free parts.
Sick.
And his kid was getting into it, so I was like, hey, I'll give you my kid's race bike, build me a cage.
Sick.
So I didn't pay for it, you know what I mean? I was just like, I want it full bolt in. This is how I want it to look.
Did you give him dimensions and stuff? Like
I bought a shell. I bought a fucking Mark II shell. It had a 1.8T in it.
What?
It's here in Bend. I brought it back with me after I was done with it.
You bought a shell for this dude to just fab the cage?
Yeah, well, because my car was here. And he's like, give me some dimensions, bro. I was like,
hold up, let me buy a car real quick. I'll have it delivered.
I was like, hold on. So I got on Marketplace, dude. And I was in Vegas.
Is so fucking gangster.
I was in Vegas. I was like, fuck, bro. And I was like, well, I'm down here. I might as well find a Mark II that I can build while I'm here. Give myself something to do.
Yeah.
Because all I did was work. So I used to work at a Volkswagen shop in Vegas called Wolf Motorsports.
Okay.
Wolf was straight from Germany, factory trained, the baddest shit you could think of he's built. I went down to his shop. One of his techs had a Mark II sitting out in the back. It's like, I need a Mark II shell. I didn't even have to have a motor in it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, all I got is this one that I've been putting a 1.8T in. Let me see it. So I go back there and look at it, and it's completely gutted. Body's ragged, sunburnt in Vegas, sun toasted. Dash is fucking like bacon.
Yeah.
You open the hood, and it's fucking got a 1.8T. Meth injection, fucking standalone, all this crazy shit.
Dude, the flying turd.
I was like, does it run? He's like, oh, yeah. I can't get it to build boost very good right now. I don't know how to tune it. I was like, can I drive it from here across town? I think so. How much you want for it? $2,500. I'll give you $1,500 for it, dude. The motor costs more than that, dude. And Wolf's like, you stupid boy. Like, because he didn't think he was gonna sell it.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I left. He calls me. He's like, hey, do you have $1,500? Fuck yeah, I got $1,500. Fucking drove it over my buddy's shop. I said, build a cage.
That is the most gangster shit ever. All right, so where is that Mark II? You said
it's in Bend for sale again right now.
Here?
Yeah.
What?
I trailered it up here after the cage was built. After I had the cage powder coated and everything, I brought the car up here. I posted on Marketplace 1.8T swap.
How did I miss this fucking thing?
1.8T swap for sale. And Zach, you might know him. He's got the red GTI Mark 7.
Okay, maybe.
He lives down here. He was at that little meet.
Shout out, Zach.
Yeah, he's a cool kid. He's building the Mark. He originally wanted that motor swap for the Mark 1 he's building. Okay. Well, he's like, hey, what do you want for just the motor? I was like, dude, I'll save the motor for $1,500. And it got to like the day I was leaving, and I didn't want to park the car out in Vegas. I didn't have nowhere to put nothing. I was renting a room for my buddy while I'm staying down there. Yeah. And I didn't want to leave the parts at his house, so I was like, I'll say the whole car delivered for $2,500. He's like, all right, cool. So I made sure he fucking sent me some PayPal. I think I made him send me $1,000. Then I was coming home anyway. Yeah. So I just trailered it up. Here was my trailer. Dropped it off at his house, collected the rest of the money, took my cage home. So I made $1,000.
Shit, dude.
On the car. And the car's, he wants to sell it right now.
So damn, dude.
Never pulled the motor out of it.
Really? So it's essentially the way you just delivered it. It's just been sitting there. Well, damn, dude.
He was going to use it all for his Mark 1.
What do I need to put a 1.8T in?
Don't need
anything, dude.
Finish your R, dude.
I was like, no, dude.
Finish your R. I get the wild ideas too, bro. Like, there's a blue Mark II for sale for $500 right now.
I saw that, dude. It's right off the Parkway.
Yeah, I was gonna go buy it just to have a beater.
I have some East Coast homies. Shout out Sean hitting me up, and they're like, "Yo, go buy this car for me."
Dude, it's like $500. I bet you can get it for $350.
I was like, shit, I should just buy it just because it's $500.
And it's Mark II. Yeah. It's a 4-door, though. I hate them.
I know, dude. That's the only thing I don't like.
And it's weird, dude. I've been watching a lot of this fucking YouTube shit. All the European guys want 4-doors. Really? Everything's 4-door. You look at the Where the Sea shows and shit. 4-door, 4-door, 4-door.
Huh. I didn't notice that. I've always been a 2-door guy. Four doors grew on me, but
if my kids can't crawl in the back, they don't need to get in there. No. I build the car for me. I don't build them for my kids.
Your cars don't have back seats. The R does now.
Yeah, and
I've
thought about pulling that thing.
For now.
That car's really 100%, so the wife could be involved in it. Because you always get the stink eye when you're like, oh, I'm going to go to a car meet. I'm going too.
Yeah.
Okay, jump in. She's like, your car rides like shit. It's too rough. It's got a fucking cage in it. It's slammed on the ground. It's super stiff.
Yeah. That's a perfect car, though, dude.
Doesn't have heat. Doesn't have fucking AC.
The Mark IV is a perfect car. The Mark IV R32 is a perfect car for your wife to hop in and just cruise around.
And, dude, I hated Mark IVs. I've had one prior to that, and it was just a regular four-door car. I just got because like, oh, maybe I'll try them. Everything's fucking plastic.
Yeah.
Everything breaks.
What the Mark IV that you had before this one? Was it a GTI?
Just
Golf?
a Golf, 2
2 liter?
Golf, 4-door.
I'd hate it too.
I just threw some I just threw some fucking Marketplace 17s on it. But I was originally got it for. I threw bike racks on the roof to take my kid, shoot over to Eugene. You know, $50 round trip.
Commuter, yeah.
And I did that once, and I was like, "Fuck this car." Fuck this car. It wouldn't get out of its own way. Fuck this car. So some lady has it, and I still see it driving around, man.
I'm stoked you got an R, dude. That was super funny because like, so I picked the Tornado Red R up, and you're like, I was gonna buy that.
I had him down to 9,700, dude. I was working on. Oh, I got a guy coming for 10. Oh yeah, and then he'd get back to me. Oh, he didn't show up. I was like.
Yeah, some dude was the guy that I bought off of. Some dude in Seattle was jacking him around.
And there is another one in Seattle for sale.
The silver one. Yeah.
Look at some fucking random beers, dude.
Just fucking pop them and pop them, dude.
My face will get redder and redder.
I'm already too deep. I'm starting to feel this. I'm pounding 7% stouts.
Dude, I'm a pussy, dude. I'm a Coors Light guy.
Shit.
I've been drinking Coors Light since I was like 12. So like, I just got into these, dude. And I drink like 6 of these, dude, and I'm fucking.
Fuck, dude. I don't drink a lot, but when I do, I go ham. It's 7% stout.
Fuck it. You get to work from home.
It's true. I'm working right now, technically.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm on the clock, dude.
Fucking winter.
Oh, dude. No, I'm stoked that you got an R32. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in. I always wanted an R32. I'm a red car guy. My chick does not like red cars. So the next rarest one is the black one.
Yeah.
So Ty had the
I think
black
it does. It goes Tornado Red, Black Magic Pearl, Deep Blue Pearl, then Reflex Silver, right?
Well, there was 2,000 silver, 2,000 blue.
That's right.
750 of the Black Magic, and 500
of the T-Red.
Or 250 or 500.
I think it was 500.
Yeah, it's like 10%, 15%, and then the rest was
split between. Yeah.
So I've had many options to get a blue one. I didn't want one. Silver, didn't want it. I wanted something that was gonna only go up in value.
Yeah, for me it was just like, man, I want to spend the least amount of money.
Yeah, but you're gonna spend more.
I always fucking do that. I'm always
you're
like,
gonna spend more later.
Oh, I got such a deal on this, and then I spend twice as much fucking building the car up anyway. Then I could have just got like a super clean.
Could have left the wrap on it.
No, dude, I didn't like that color.
I didn't get to see it much. It was more of an orange than a red.
It was orange. I don't like orange to begin with, but like the wrap in pictures, it looked good, but like in person, it didn't look good.
I like the way it looks now. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. You know,
Rock it. It's got air.
Fucking
slam it out.
I had a good feeling it was gonna look like that, just based on all the signs. You know, like the whole eBay front end.
What bumper was on it?
It's just like a replica R32 bumper. I remember them from back in the day. Just like the chicken wire grills and shit. I hated them. There's like, what people don't know about that bumper is the R32, the OEM R32 bumpers. They're like fucking wider. Taller. They're taller. And those aren't. So if you try to put like the Mark IV R32 fender fender liners in, they're gonna stick down past the bumper.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they're not. I don't know. I fucking hate those bumpers.
I got that car last Thursday.
Your R32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove it Friday for like 400 miles.
I know, dude.
Just ripping.
Well,
the shit
it was
out of
super
that car.
funny because like you text me out of the blue and you're like, "It'll be here in 2 days." I'm like, and you text me a picture of a Mark IV R32. I was like, "Wait, you."
Thursday,
did you,
10 a.m.
Did you just buy an R32? You're like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "What the fuck?"
And then I got in that car and went to Hillsboro, stopped at Good Job Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dropped off some parts to Good Job Rob that you
Good
wanted.
job, fucking Rob.
And then,
shout out.
Dude, I went over hood, railed through the canyons.
That's a great drive, dude.
Then down I-5, 6 gear, dude. 100 miles an hour. Like, smooth.
Butter.
And then over San Am Pass, just fucking.
San Am's a great drive. I love that drive.
And that car's on new-speed suspension and sway bars and stuff, and it fucking handles, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude.
my car drives like shit compared to that car.
Well, that's what the R30, they're drivers' cars, bro. So that's what, when you were like, man, I think I want to do it on air. I'm like, well, dude, if you enjoyed driving it as much as you did, like, then don't put it on air. Like, it depends on what you want to do for the car. And if it's for your wife,
It's probably not, until she's tired of it, then it'll probably go on air for show reasons or whatever. But until then, it's so fun to drive.
yeah,
I can jump in it and it's smooth.
just hammer.
I don't have to worry about my oil pan hitting the fucking road.
Yep.
My red car is fucking low, rigid, but it's faster than shit.
Yeah.
This car, after like 60, it's fast. But from 0 to 60,
Yeah.
can't get out of its own way.
Yeah.
But when you're
Okay.
cruising at like 5th and you downshift, or the car fucking takes off
Yeah.
and it handles.
Yeah, no, I when I had my other R32, I would take it to drag racing events. It's just not that straight line fast car.
No, there's just no bottom end pull to like 60. But when you're cruising at 60 and you downshift and get on it,
I tell you what, though, dude, I would murk the fuck out of 1.8T guys back in the day when I had my R32. I would fuck with people. We had this thing where we would go to car meets and stuff too, and I hung out with a ton of Mark IV kids, and they all had front wheel drive 1.8Ts or VRs. And they would line up next to me at lights and shit and like honk and be like, let's race. I would throw my shit in reverse and pull back like 3 car lengths. They'd be like, what the fuck? And then the light would turn. I would just get them on the jump, dude, you know?
Like, I'm used to shit breaking. You know what I mean? So I'm scared to dump the clutch in a fucking all-wheel drive
You don't
car.
dump the clutch in an R. You kind of like feather it out.
I've noticed it because this has a dual mass, like a new clutch in it and all that shit.
Oh, okay. So it's not the stock clutch.
So when you fucking get on, it's like, it wants to go, but the motor just, I don't know if it's the drive-by-wire lag or whatever that is. Just doesn't
Do you
feel.
have the ESP disengaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played with that a little bit.
Nice.
It was weird. I was railing the canyons at like 100.
I got this funny story, dude. When I first got my Mark IV R32, this is back in 2004. You know, like Mr.
Nice.
Street Racer. I'm like, yeah, I got the fucking like the dopest, you know, essential golf that they've offered in the United States. I'm gonna go street racing. So I go to Stockton, California with some buddies, and we're like street racing. And this dude got this clapped out Mark III VR. It's got like literal like donuts on the front.
I used to drag race with donuts.
Yeah.
Too.
And he's
Like
like,
rollers.
yeah, let's go. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to fuck this dude up, right? So I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't have the traction control off. So, you know, when you try to launch an R without the traction control off, it fucking just dies.
Yeah, I haven't
It
even
doesn't-
tried that.
Doesn't go anywhere. It it'll fucking die.
Too scared to break it.
And so, like, I'm like, brr. I go to launch, and this dude's like, and he fucking takes off. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this car? My buddy
it.
Dave I was with, shout out Dave. He comes up, he's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're in a Mark IV R32. You should be killing this guy. I was like, dude, the car keeps fucking dying. He's like, is your fucking traction control on? I'm like,
What's that?
maybe.
That's funny, dude. Yeah, this car is going to be a fun car. It's one of those things where it's not going to get driven a ton. In the garage next to the red car.
Well, you're also building a fucking badass Mark III.
That project died when I bought the Mark IV.
Oh, no. What? Dude, you have so much work into the motor and like so much shit. What are you going to do with all that?
It's already gone.
You sold it?
Everything's gone.
What?
The next day. As soon as I called as soon as I called my buddy, I was like, because I needed to generate the quick money to like.
Did it go to Good Job Rob?
No, no. It actually went. It went to my buddy in Eugene. He's building it for his chick. His chick's like big time Mark III.
Okay.
Dude, I had the bay almost shaved.
Dude, you had a lot of the fucking motor, dude.
The motor was fully built.
Dude.
Completely built top to bottom.
That's
like full showpiece, ready to go in. And I was like, fuck, dude, do I want to spend the winter fucking building another car, or do I just want to enjoy the winter doing other stuff? Mm-hmm. And because we had some trips planned in this winter and stuff. So either fucking bust my ass all winter, because I wanted to win the Mark III class at Pacific Waterlands next year. Like, that was the goal for that car.
You already got the Mark II trophy. Well,
that was the goal. I wanted to do that. I did it. So I wanted to take the Mark III there and fucking win the Mark III class. So that thing died. That project died.
Wow.
I offed it cheap, bro.
Dude.
$4,000. For everything.
What?
I loaded my trailer in the bed of my truck and dropped it off at my bush.
Fuck, dude.
It was like
that motor alone.
There's probably $7,500 on that motor.
That thing was so sick.
Yeah. Extruded hone, cams, port and polish, big valve tectonics head. Like,
dude.
Badass. Powder coated everything.
Fuck.
So, it's good. It was that car, the black car came from Good Job Rob.
Of course it did.
Yeah, he bought it.
Of course
he bought it at a fucking. He goes and buys cars at fucking like the tow yards. And
at those auctions.
That black car was sitting in his shop for like 4 years, and he kept doing like little stuff to it. And when I got it, had a projectile body kit on it.
Oh shit! What happened to that?
I sold it to some dude in Florida for like $1,500. But
those are super sought after now. All that shit's coming back.
And that guy was a douchebag, dude. I'll never send a fucking body kit to Florida again. It cost me like $300 to ship it. And he got there and he's like, oh, there's a crack on here and a fucking crack over here. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? The kit's from like 2000. Thing's like 20 years old, dude.
Yeah.
The car was a 95, and the car stayed that way since fucking I can remember. So, fuck, dude. I'll never ship that shit again.
Shit.
All the guys on the East Coast, they're the guys with the money, dude. They want all that shit.
Yeah, they do.
I sold my other Tectonics head to some kid in fucking New Jersey. $1,800, dude. He paid shipping and everything.
Shout out to the Dirty Jersey.
Dude,
huge scene out there.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything big dollar shit all goes to the East Coast. And they don't bitch about price.
No, dude. Just cars, too. Those motherfuckers will cash out on...
My buddy Max just sold a yellow Riger Mark 1 Scirocco for 30 G's to the East Coast.
Damn.
Just shipped it out.
30 G's.
A yellow Mark 1.
Fuck.
It's on his Facebook, dude. It's a bad little fucking car.
Damn,
full
dude,
Riger kit on it, everything.
I got a little Riger catalog right here.
You probably seen him. He owns the ABD Cabby truck.
ABD Cabby truck.
The caddy truck, the silver one. It was at Pacific Waterlands.
Oh shit! Yes.
Got the built 16 valve.
Yeah,
running like 12 nines.
That thing's sick.
So he's the brother to Ty. He's part of the Dark Side Euros guys, and the guy's just dude. He's building a $50,000. He's got a $50,000 build going on right now.
Fuck.
He's got like the Mark 1 GTI shell is going to the Dipper. Like, that's how serious this build is. I just saw it when I dropped this stuff off, dude. It's like...
Wait, is he going like full show car with it, or...?
Drag car.
Drag car? Fuck.
Dude, he's talking like 1,000-wheel horse.
Dude, these guys who build these big money fucking drag cars and like one axle snap down the track is all it takes and you're fucking done, dude.
He's got like these electronic wastegates, all this crazy shit, like $10,000 wastegates.
Fuck. Dude, that's nuts.
Max is nuts.
That's fucking sick though, dude.
He's got a shop over there, and he owns a construction company. So, like, money's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, makes it rain. But he built him and his buddy Andy build these cars. He's got a Mark 1 rally car in there right now. Full fucking lifted rally car that they just built for somebody. He's got a couple trucks. Mark 1 Scirocco's. Nice. Corrados.
Ooh.
Ty just finished the black 3.2.
That's the homie you got the R from, right? He's the Corrado guy, right?
Yeah. Yep. That car's sick. HPA intake manifold for it. Like, can't even find them.
Damn.
Tectonics built the motor in it. It's fucking nasty, dude.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
It's got R32 brakes on it. It'll be out. He just finished it, dude. The interior's like peanut butter leather. The dash is wrapped. All black. Like, it's bad.
That's fucking sick.
So,
Dude, I can't believe you off the Mark III. I was going to ask you about that too, because I know you swooped the R, and I was like, well, what are you going to do about the Mark III? Because you're balls deep in that.
yeah, I lost some sleep for a couple days
Damn, dude.
getting rid of it. But it was like quick decision, impulse type shit. Mm-hmm. I got enough stuff to build another one of those motors and another Mark III if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And you don't always come across clean R32s.
Yeah, for sure.
So out with one, in with another. And the R has to sit in the garage. And
Mine's in the garage just because I think it'll fucking rust away.
You've been over to my house. I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, dude. I can't have fucking...
You're deep. Every time I go to your house, I'm like, when the fuck am I going to get there, dude? You're deep.
It's like Bend Redmond. 14 miles, add 10.
Fuck. You're like, it's weird to be like in a town on surface streets for like 20 minutes.
yeah, he's got a zig and zag, dude. But,
where the fuck does this dude live?
just, and I've parted cars, parted fucking Corrados, cut them in 4 pieces and off them. Mm-hmm. But my neighbors are like, what happened to that car you brought home the other day on the trailer? Oh, it's gone. Where'd it go? Scrap. I just take off what I want.
All the shit.
Cut it in 4 pieces.
I've done that a couple times. I always end up having the pay dudes to come pick it up, though.
As long as you have a title. Smith Rock, take it.
Yeah?
They pay you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there's this guy who comes out of Lapine that I call, and I'm like, yo, I need to get rid of this fucking car. He's like, you got a title? I'm like, yeah. He's like, $100. I'll come grab it.
Yeah, they paid me for the last one I dropped off. There was a Mark III Cabbie. I just took the motor and some shit off that I needed for just random parts for the Mark III, and dropped off the show.
Yeah, that's another thing. That Mark III had a fucking full, like, clean interior. Like,
all 3.5, dimple dash,
dude, it
leather,
was,
door panels, chrome door pulls, Euro center console.
Dude,
all that.
That thing was like 87% there, dude.
Yeah, it was all just motor and shave bay, and then I was gonna respray it and put some wheels on it. I have the 3-piece wheels sitting there in the garage.
Yeah, I remember.
I kept those.
Okay.
Dude, I had so much shit. Now my garage is like, damn, I got a wall over there.
I got so much room for activities.
And I got a sandrow that I'm working on for the winter.
Oh, sick. Fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm going to get that done and take it over to the dunes this winter on sunny days.
What's up? So the red Mark II. Just chilling?
Under a car cover in the garage.
Waiting for next show season?
Yeah, well, now that I got the OpticWorks body kit from you, dude, my mind's spinning because I got a whole extra set of bumpers. I just don't know what I want to do with it because I saw a red color match Jetta, that Tony guy's
with
buddy.
the color matched flares.
Yeah, but I didn't pay attention to what he had for door mold.
That was Roberto's car, I think.
Something like it was a Jetta Mark II.
Yeah.
And with my car is Audi S4 red, so it's a bright fucking red, and I'm playing with the idea of color matching the kit, but I don't know what I want to do with the door moldings.
I think Roberto's were color matched as well.
Yeah, but I don't know how clean that would look with a fucking red door molding on a red car. They almost have to be shaved.
Shaved or black? What's wrong with black? Break it up a little bit.
And then
the front bumper, you left the top of the front bumper black, right?
Right, but if I body color the kit, then all the black textured shit all goes away.
I think you could fuck with that.
So that's just sitting on the side.
That'll be like the fucking 10th time you've built that car, though, dude, if you switch some shit up again.
The interior's done. It's all Mark III. Fucking looks perfect. I love the way it looks. The inside's done. I've redone the stereo system, false floor shit 5 or 6 times. It's where I like it. I got some KWs coming tomorrow.
Okay.
Because the suspension on it sucks.
What are you running right now?
Just some Racelands, whatever. Some fucking coilovers.
Yeah.
But I want something a little cleaner, something that rides a little better. It was on air at one point with some RSs on it. You saw the picture.
Remember that? Yeah. You know what? That's funny, dude. And I actually I respect you a lot for that because we were talking and you're like, man, this thing used to be on RSs and air. I was like, really? And you sent me some pictures. I was like, sick. And then I was like, how come you pulled all the shit off? And you're like, it just wasn't me, dude. Like, that was not my style. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking dope. Like, you have your style, and it's just like, that wasn't.
Dude, I put like 10 sets of wheels on that car. I drove all the way to Spokane, Washington, dude. It's like fucking 7 hours from my house.
Yeah.
At night, with my kids and my chick, got a hotel room just to buy a set of Momo arrows because I couldn't find them anywhere. I paid the guy $1,000.
How many sets of Momo arrows have you had, dude?
That was like my 4th set, but it took me forever to even find them. And I was such a crackhead about it, dude. I had brand new BBSs that I got from Aaron Callahan. Put another $800 in powder coated and brand new tires, fucking mint BBSs. I fucking traded the guy those wheels and $1,000. I drove all the way up there, and he gave me a set of Opt 101s.
Okay.
They're 4 on 108 and 100.
Yeah.
Aaron has those now on his Audi. And I gave him those wheels and $1,000 in the fucking Momos. He showed me a picture of one of them. When I got there, looks like somebody took a cheese grater to him.
Fuck, I hate that, dude.
I was already too far into the fucking mission.
Fuck, I would have. Fuck, I hate when that happens, bro.
Well, you know when we pull up to the guy's house and he's got like a Scirocco, a Passat, a camper, and like shit everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know the guy's just getting. I was like, hey, bro, what do you do?
Dude, did he live down like a long fucking road?
In Spokane?
Kind of at the end?
Everything's a long road.
Ah, that's true.
Everything's a long road and everything looks the same. And it was fucking raining. It was cold as shit last winter. And I got my kids and my fucking chick and we're getting a hotel room. And I was like, I just want to get this deal done. And he didn't even have a jack.
What?
I had to get a jack to jack up his car to take the ops off. And I was like, where's the Momos at? He's like, oh, that's over there. So I had to go through his yard, through a bunch of shit like refrigerators and fucking couches, and found the Momos behind his house. And I'm like, bro.
The most unprepared motherfucker,
looks like somebody
dude.
took a chisel to the fucking wheel.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
So I was like, dude, I got a guy that can probably help me out with this. David Northwest Wheels.
Did you give him the original deal, though?
Yeah.
No!
Yep. He was like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. I'm so far into this. This is stupid.
I would fucking fight somebody at that point.
Dude, he had one tooth in his head. It was that deal. He's like, he hauls furniture from like hotel rooms in Seattle, like transport it. That's his job. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Fuck,
I got the wheels I wanted.
I fucking hate that, dude. I went and bought a set of wheels. I forgot what there were some random wheels off this guy in Camas, Washington, like right over the border there, in Portland. And same thing. He had one picture posted, and I was like, gonna be in the area. I was actually going to IKEA with the wife.
Oh yeah,
which is right there
in Portland.
Like, yeah, I'll just shoot through and grab him. And so he had one wheel out, and he was like, all the rest of them are buried in my shed. You're gonna have to dig them out. I'm like, the fuck? I gotta show up to your house and then do work? I'm moving lawnmowers and fucking taking all the shit out of his shed to get these wheels out.
That's how these people are, man.
I think they were Audi S4 wheels.
Yeah, dude. It's how these people are. And anyway, in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, Dave's already done a few sets of wheels for me. Northwoods Wheels.
Yep. Shout out Dave. And this motherfucker's supposed to come on the podcast a long time ago, dude.
Good luck.
He keeps ducking.
Good luck. He's supposed to bring his black Mark II out, too.
Yeah, he keeps ducking.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. I give him that.
But, so I took him to him, and I thought he was going to throw up. But he's like,
oh, we got this.
He's like, all right. Charged me $750 to straighten them, fix them, fucking.
That's not bad, dude.
Powder coat them.
That's not bad.
When I got them back, and I had them put brand new tires on them, when I got them back, you couldn't tell that besides the fact they had a little bit of metal flake in it because he thought it would look cool, they looked like they came straight out of a box.
Yeah. No, they're fucking legit, dude.
And I have some pictures of them on my car because I took it to the Volkswagen show with those wheels on it. And it looked like a full 90s throwback car. Full Mark II, big bumper, Momo arrows, fucking Bonrath grill. And I kept looking at the car. I'm like, dude, this car is not what I want. I just kept looking at it and looking at it. It's like, fuck, dude. It's just not. It's not making it for me.
Yeah.
I brought it back and tore it apart down to the show. After that show, I put it on the trailer, brought it home, blew the car apart.
This was like this last year.
Yeah, there's the Volkswagen show.
So
and
the Volkswagen and the Pacific Waterland.
Like 3 months apart.
Between that, you fucking
blew the car to
blew
the show.
the car apart.
Carpet was out. Carpet was out.
Dude, that's why you were sweating when I showed up to pick up that front lip. You're like,
Dude.
fuck, I'm trying to get this shit together for the Pacific Waterland
and
show.
I'm such a fucking crackhead when it comes to this shit. Like 3 days before the show, I dropped the subframe out of the car to repaint it. Control.
3 days.
There's pictures of it on the fucking my Facebook. I was like, I could look down through the top and I can see some scratches on the subframe because the subframe's body color. Dropped the whole subframe out of it.
Fuck.
Repaint it, freshen it up, put it all back in.
Shit.
Then I switched wheels midstream.
Yeah.
I took the momos off and I had.
Well, you also did the brakes too.
I did the brakes after. Oh yeah, I did the brakes before. No, I did the brakes after Waterland.
After?
I didn't have the Porsche brakes on it until now.
That's right.
I had regular G60 brakes on it.
Fuck, dude.
But it's got Porsche brakes on it now. It looks really good.
Wait, you had the Porsche brakes. It didn't have Porsche brakes when I went and picked up the lip, dude. So you did that. And that was like a week and a half before the show because you're like, I got this, I got that. I'm like, bro, you got like a week and a half.
I had a stack of parts. And I had a dash like mocked up. It was taped in there. It wasn't even like in there.
Yeah, because you didn't have all the shit in there. Yeah.
So that was like a week of like sleepless nights, like stressed the fuck
It's
out.
a week and a half before, and like I remember looking at it, I was blown away in person. It's not every day. I know motherfuckers get on Instagram and shit, and you can see a million Shea Bay Mark IIs if you want to, but like in person, especially so close in proximity to where I'm at, because you know where we're at. Like, it's not a huge scene where we're at.
It could be. There's a lot of cars
It used
out
to
here.
be.
It could be better.
Yeah.
But the people that, like me and you and like Aaron, and there's a couple other guys that got the blue Mark 1 and the red Mark 2 Jetta. Yuri. Couple. He's got a blue R.
You're shouting out, shit.
I saw another kid yesterday. He's got a yellow GTI with PIA wheels on it. Have you seen that car?
No.
Yellow Mark 4. It was in Redmond. Younger guy had PIA wheels on it, dude. And it was a yellow GTI.
Oh, you're shouting out Patrice with his coupe, Miami Blue
The
coupe.
blue coupe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That
Shout
guy.
out Pat.
The red Jetta Mark II. I don't know the guy's name.
Aaron.
No, that's not Aaron. Aaron has the white R, the white Mark 7R. And
There's two Aarons.
oh, that he might be Aaron too.
Yeah. There's two
I'm
Aarons.
talking about Callahan. The guy that works. He does all the autocross stuff.
Yeah.
That guy. But then the red car, Zach. There's a few guys where it could be a real cool setup, but getting everybody together.
Yeah, but still, dude, as far as like shaved Bay Mark IIs go, like you're the only guy. Like,
Yeah.
you're the guy.
Over here.
And so
Over
to
here.
roll up and see that, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, this thing is sick. And you're like, yeah, I'm trying to make it to Pacific Waterland. And I like look at my phone. I'm like, fuck, that's a week and a half out. And you're like, I got these Porsche brakes in this box here. I got this. I just mocked up the dash. I got to do that. I'm like, fuck, bro. You got like a week and a half, dude.
Dude, I would, working all week and then come home and then putting hours in the garage and then weekends, like fucking 10 hours, 15 hours a day fucking with the car.
Yeah.
And then my chick calls me a fucking perfectionist or like OCD. Because if it doesn't look right to me,
Yeah.
I don't even want to show it to somebody else. So, like, I had a guy come fucking cut and buff the paint the day before I left. I wrapped the car in saran wrap and put it on the trailer. That lasted till I got the fucking sisters.
Just fucking.
Dude, it looked like someone was going to take off, dude.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I had people I was like, fuck, because it rained the night before Waterland's here. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, full shave bay, polished everything. I'm going to haul it over fucking the pass.
Yeah.
It's going to be destroyed by the time I get there. Volkswagen gods.
That's why you guys spend the 2 hours fucking.
The Volkswagen gods fucking. Not one bit of road water. I got to Gates where my father-in-law lives. I backed the car into the RV cover, so it was covered in case it rained.
Oh, you stayed there, right?
Yeah, because my son raced the state championships in Eugene.
Sick.
So Friday,
Your son's a fucking G on a BMX, dude.
he gets down, dude.
Fuck.
He follows me. I raced from when I was like 13 to
That's sick, dude.
forever. But he's on a whole nother level than what I was, dude.
That's crazy.
So we went to the state championships there Friday, Saturday, and then I missed it Sunday because I was at the car show. Mm-hmm. Then I drove back. But I've done some other little shit to it since then. But it has to look different for next year. So
What are you gonna do?
I think because I got a new hood that my buddy in Vegas just painted. It's fully shaved, so the air vents are gone, the windshield squirters are gone.
I remember you saying you just got that painted, right?
Yeah, and I got a fully shaved hatch down there.
Sick.
Everything shaved on the back, fresh paint. If I do the all body color kit, I might have to have them shave the doors, and then I'm gonna have to respray.
Fuck, dude.
And I'm building a set of 3-piece for it, so the Porsche wheels are probably coming off.
Sick.
VR wheels are making me 3-inch rear lips, 2-inch front lips.
Damn.
So they'll be triple black with gold hardware.
Nice.
With staggered big lips that'll all tuck because the wheels right now are 17x7 with a 35 offset.
Okay.
So I have enough room to go 3 because I have 8.5s on it right
Well,
now.
if you run those flares too, that's another 1.5 inches of
lip I can put in the back.
That's the thing though with those flares. Most guys cut into the fenders. Like
Mine
you
are
can
already
do all that
shaved
shit.
up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mine are just rolled so they're smooth inside. But I got 8.5s in the rear right now. So and I still got a little bit of room, so I think I can fit that 3-inch lip. But I want to do it static. But I want to tuck tire. I just want the rim. That's why I got the KWs coming. And then I'm going to lift the motor, probably 1.5 inches.
Damn.
Get that oil pan off the ground.
Yeah, get that shit off the ground.
I can't even pull my control arm bolt out. The oil pan's like there. It doesn't come out.
Damn, dude. You already took first the Mark II class.
I want to get best in show though.
Hey.
That white Jetta,
Hey.
props to him. Props to him. But to me, that was
I can't remember that car, dude.
some
Whose car
white
was
Mark IV 18T Jetta, I think. But it had some big blocked wheel, like big
that?
blocked
A white
wheels.
Mark IV 18T took best of show at Pacific Waterland?
Yeah, it was. It had air ride on it. I mean,
Really?
it was a cool car, but like for me, doing this for so long, like I can see what is built and what went to a shop and said, "Do this for me." Everybody can put air on their car and put wheels and spacers on them. And I've lost so many car shows to the guy that buys a brand new Passat or a brand new Jetta, fucking puts suspension and wheels on it and takes it to a car show.
Yeah.
Like that black car that I built, that was the first car I actually built when I was going to school in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Black Mark II. Took it to a show and lost to a brand new Jetta.
Yeah. That was always been controversial, dude. There's a lot of shows out in our area in NorCal where that stuff would happen. It'd be like the newest car on bags and wheels. It's like
It takes the fun out. I guess it doesn't take the fun out of it, but it takes the fun out of being at a show because I can take that same car and go to Cars and Coffee and have 20 fucking people from 10-year-olds to 60-year-olds. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I talked to your dad at the Cars and Coffee more than I talked to you.
Yeah, I know my pops, dude. He was all about it. He was like, I want a Mark II. I was like, get the fuck out of here, pops.
And then all the little kids are like, dude, do a burnout. You know what I mean?
I remember that when you were leaving. That was hilarious.
All the kids are like, do a burnout.
My pops comes through and he's like, oh, I think I'm gonna get a VR Mark II. I was like, you ain't gonna get shit, dude.
I just want to do burnouts. That's what he said.
That was hilarious.
But the car, Arizona's a whole nother deal too. I built that black car out of a junkyard in Arizona.
Sick.
Every part was in the junkyard.
Dude, I remember you telling me that story.
I was going to MMI, Motorcycle Mechanic School down there. It's like in 01. No, like 03. And that black car came in, and they're like, oh, I need a tranny. And it was called Affordable German. It was just a shop that I worked at. But we had a yard in the back. So the people that couldn't afford to fix their cars, Bill would buy them for like pennies. Just throw them in the back and part them out. But this car had G60 flares on it, had Recaros in it.
Sick.
And I forgot what was wrong with it. But I had a black GTI that I was working on already, and this car came in. Fuck, dude. Bill, what are you doing to that car? He's like, put it in the back. I was like,
I want that
take
shit.
some stuff off it first, bud, but I'll put it back there. No problem. So I scored the Recaros, the G60 flares, the VR6 lower bumper spoiler, the single 7 front end, and the motor, dude. I don't know.
You pulled the motor out of the car?
I built a crazy motor out of the junkyard, dude. The guy that I was working there with, he was like a mad scientist, dude. He could TIG weld, and he was building some crazy turbo Corrado deal.
Sick as fuck.
And I was pretty good friends with the guys at Tectonics, and I was always talking, because we'd order a lot of parts from them, and I'm like, hey, would this work? I'm like, yeah, I don't know how well it'll work, but it sounds badass. So I took a 2-liter ABA bottom end, because it's got forged internals. I took a G60 head, because it was built for boost. Bolted those two together. Did some porting and polish with it. Colin sent me a cam, like a boost cam. I think it was like a 276 or 278 cam. Then I took a 1.9 TDI turbo manifold off because they weren't cross flow, so they still flowed through the back. I had to cut the bunch out of it to make it fit. Had the 1.9 TDI small turbo, G60 intercooler. Made some custom piping.
That's fucking sick.
Colin built the chip for it. He's like, it might work. And fucking car was fast, dude.
Dude, that's fucking gangster.
Zero boost lag.
Yeah, because you had this
turbo.
tiny turbo.
And we didn't even think the car would run. We got it all put together. I turned the key, and it had that fucking wide open because the intake manifold was like away from the head, so it just sucking air. So it had that run-on type shit. So fixed that. Couple rips.
What'd you do for management?
Digifont. And then just use the regular Digifont like out of the Corrado. And Colin did like a little fucking computer chip. I told him I was using G60 injectors. Fucking.
Dude, that's so fucking sick.
It ran, dude. It fucking boogied, dude. Yeah. And then some fucking idiot.
You got some crazy ABA G60
TDI
hybrid shit going on, dude.
This was back in 03 or 04.
That's fucking gangster.
It was bad, dude. It was fun. It worked. Couldn't believe it worked. My buddy worked at Chandler Audi. He was one of their A-Techs, Master Techs. He's like, this is never going to work. This is never going to work. And he had a Rabbit that's in the same, like right next to my car. He had a Callaway turbo kit on his Rabbit.
Oh, shit. Damn.
So we had some pretty cool shit over there.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
His was on Mega Squirt. And he's like, dude, we're going to have to put standalone on this. I was like, nah, fuck it, dude. This is all Volkswagen shit. It should just work. Big old blow off.
These are fucking Lego kits, dude. Just
put it
mix
together.
and match, bro.
I got a weld. I got JB Weld. I got welders. Like I couldn't weld very good, so I built my intercooler tubing and tacked it, and then fucking JB welded and smoothed it. Couldn't even tell, dude.
JB.
My intercooler tubing was all put. It looked like it was fucking pressed out of a machine, dude. It was so smooth.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Dude, that car.
That JB welded. That's awesome, dude.
You could powder coat JB Weld.
I did not know that.
Yeah, anything that'll withstand 500 degrees. Oh yeah, you could powder coat that
So
shit.
you JB welded it and just had it powder coated.
Yeah. It worked great.
Fucking life hack.
Dude, JB Weld, I got like 6 tubes in my toolbox, dude.
That's hilarious, bro.
You switched to coffee?
That's fucking... Yeah, dude. I gotta fucking neutralize the alcohol, bro.
The beer buzz. So
shit. So now you're onto the R. I don't know what I'm gonna do with mine, dude. I think I'm gonna pull the air ride off.
if you do, I kind of want it.
I think I want to keep the management.
Because I think because my red car is just like a show car. Mm-hmm. I drive it around, little stuff here and there.
Yeah.
But these wheels behind me, those are. I've been thinking about those for the last couple of weeks, and I'm wondering because the 16-inch RSs were perfect fit to where my flares would tuck into the lip.
Yeah.
It was more of the show car deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I didn't drive the car. I didn't like the car like that, so I don't think. Mm-hmm. I've always had 17-inch wheels. That's my favorite size on a Mark II.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna go that route. There is an air ride set. I told you about that.
Yeah.
I still got it.
I know. I was gonna swoop up on it.
I didn't grab it.
I know. I got a set of REs. Did you see him in there?
Mm-mm.
I got him.
Did you get him from Brandon?
No, I got them from my buddy Chris.
There's another set in fucking Hillsboro right now for sale for $1,200.
Fuck, there's like CHs are my ultimate like favorite wheel. I've had probably 5 or 6 set of CHs, and I saw this dude just post up a set in New York. I was like, fuck.
Well, that guy Brandon Sanchez or whatever, 503 wheels.
Yeah.
He's the one with the air ride.
Okay. Oh shit, that dude.
He has the air ride set up. He just buys wheels from everybody and then resells them.
Yeah.
But he's got a set of like.
Yeah, I know. He had a set of LMs that I was looking at that he sold. They were 5x100.
He's got ideal. Whatever you just got, REs.
REs.
He's got those too right now.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna build a autocross car out of the R, or just like a driver. You know, and I think I'm gonna pull the air ride off. I'm gonna use the management to bag my Euro van, but then I can get rid of the bags. Like I'm not gonna need the bags. I'm gonna go coilovers.
Yeah, if you I don't know. Fuck it. That car is just too fun to drive.
It is, dude. And
if I want to go air ride on the Mark II, I just hated the way it drove.
Yeah.
With the R32 motor, it's so heavy up front. Mm-hmm. The car pushes a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't care what air ride setup you have, it's not going to track like coils. Mm-hmm. Because as soon as I switch back, like I could rail corners. I could push the car.
Yeah.
You can't do it with air ride.
I'm just over the novelty aspect of it. Like, it's cool. I'm not trying to be a stance kid anymore.
Well, I saw your car the other day. Like, you had that video where you started your car and you just went, boop.
Yeah.
My air ride was manual, dude. So you had to, like, 60 in the front, 40 in the rear, and watch the gauges, and then get out and look at the car and make sure it looked right. And I was just like, this sucks, dude.
Yeah, no, the V2, it's got the V2 there, lift V2. So it's got, rise on start. And then it's got all the different, you can program a bunch of different presets, essentially, so you can hit it. I'll show you, because you're interested, so we can go mess with it when we're done podcasting. But essentially, you can program the presets to all the different buttons, whatever you want to do, and just hit that preset. But it's got a rise on start function. I had it turned off when I had it, because I had a V2 kit on my Mark 6 TDI wagon, and the rise on start kind of annoyed me. But I got it set up for this car because it's fine. Like, I'll just hit that.
Well, I saw that doing.
Yeah.
And it looked good.
And I could just take off.
Yeah, it was annoying, dude. Like,
yeah.
And if I'm going to drive my car, I want it to look good when I'm going down the road. So that manual ride system, you had to, like, fuck with it and get out and
I just don't want to I just don't want all that extra shit in the car. I don't want the air tanks, compressors, airlines running everywhere. I just want to get rid of all that shit.
That car just has like a little sub and amp. Sounds fucking great, but there's no room in the back for nothing.
Yeah.
My kids can't even fit back there, dude. There's that much room in the back. Like,
it's a little golf, dude.
Yeah, but I feel like there's more room in a Mark II.
Maybe.
Because those R30, I don't know how they fit those fucking big leather seats in that car, dude.
Pretty sick, though.
The e-brake, bro, it like hits the seat. They're like, oh yeah, fuck the e-brake. These seats are cool.
I still can't believe what you paid for that fucking car, dude. I'm not gonna say it, but
makes you sick though.
It fucking does for what I paid to that for like my car missing all the fucking paint and shit.
Do you know Chao, the guy that has that blue Rabbit R32?
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude, everybody knows Chao.
Chao.
Mexican dude up in Tacoma.
Fucking shout out Chao.
Chao
Maybe I know
Moya or something. High class Euros.
Okay.
He has that. He had the Mark III with the R32 swap at Waterlands.
Oh.
With the op front end on it.
Okay.
On air ride with like those monoblock wheels.
I don't know him personally, but I know his cars.
He's coming over tomorrow from Tacoma.
What?
He's buying that one for $7,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Where the fuck did you find an R32 for $7,000?
This dude Chris, he owns Excellent Automotive in Redmond. Mm-hmm. I had a set of
Redmond, Oregon, not Washington.
Right.
All right.
I had a set of. I just met him because I had a set of wheels that I took off that white Golf, and he had a Corrado. He's like, "Oh, I've been in Volkswagens forever." Come to find out, he had a Corrado he picked up, and he was fucking building it or whatever at his shop, and I went over there and looked at it. I sold him the wheels, and then he saw my car. He's like, "Bro, I need another Mark II." I was like, "Dude, they're hard to find." And then randomly he hits me up and he says, "I got an R32." I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to do all this stuff. I was like, where'd you get that? He's like, bought it in Northern California. Cool, how much you pay for it? 10 grand shipped.
Okay.
It's black magic, just like mine. And then
10 grams shipped, so you probably paid 85 for the car.
It's got faded paint and shit. It's a California car, no rust. And then come to find out, the guy's got cancer.
Oh shit!
I didn't know that till today, dude.
Fuck.
I was like talking to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of everything and kind of just focus on my family."
Shit, dude. Fuck me, man.
And I was like, "All right, dude. Well, I can get the car sold for you if you want to get it." And then there's a white one on Marketplace.
I saw that in Coeur d'Alene.
The guy wouldn't even tell me what fucking color it was. I was like, "When did they make
it's
ours
a wrap,
in white?"
right? It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I was like, "When did they make ours in white?" He's like,
They didn't.
"You had to come here to say that?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm just trying to figure out what color the car was."
Yeah.
Because R32s didn't come in white.
No.
So Chow was texting him, whatever, and I was like, "Oh, he's looking for another R." So I hit him up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow."
Fuck.
So he's coming to pick it up tomorrow.
Shit, dude.
And bringing me some coilovers.
Where is the car?
Bend.
Fuck. I probably would have bought that.
$7 grand.
I would have bought that for $7 grand. I would have 2 R's right now.
Yeah, $7 grand. I mean, it's got 150,000.
Dude, I hate this that I've been looking for another Mark IV R32 for days, and then I finally find that one. I'm like, oh, I got a deal. And then it's like, you swoop yours. And then this fucking, I'm like, where the fuck?
Yeah, you'd have been better off with this one because it's stock.
Well, the title's probably not a branded title.
No, it's clean.
Yeah. So your title on your car is a clean title too. Yeah. So I have a branded title fucking R that I paid what I thought was a deal, but
I thought it was a deal too. Like I almost paid $97 for that car.
Fuck.
I wanted that car.
I still love it. Fuck it.
It is. It's got character, dude.
At the end of the day, it's just money if you really want something, right? I ended up
Your
with
impulse, dude. I didn't need a car. I didn't need another fucking car.
that. Yeah.
But the R32 was like, dude, it was eating me. I was fucking dreaming about it. Like, God, I gotta have an
How much did that drive that you took validate that though?
It was worth.
Yeah,
I would have paid.
it totally
20 grand.
it totally validated it for you, right?
I would have paid 20 grand for that car
Yeah.
just to do that drive.
Yeah.
Because that when you get in a car like that, I'd never driven one.
Mm-hmm.
You get in a car like that and you're stuck to the seat, even as big as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're stuck to the seat, and you're just driving the car, and you're barely working the car, and it fucking does everything you want it to do.
Yeah, dude. And it's such a fucking
In fifth gear, going uphill, and you're doing 100, and you just barely.
That's why
roll
I
the
think
car into the
Mark
corner.
IV R32s ride that line of new car, old car, right? Like new car nowadays, they're fucking computers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love. Don't get me wrong. Like Mark 7 Golf R's, Mark 6 Golf R's, like all those newer cars, they're fucking rocket ships. Yep. They're fast cars, but I don't feel like they have much of a soul. You know what I mean? Like the Mark IV R32, I think was that like last car that still has like that visceral like driver feeling, but it's a new car, newer car.
That's the newest car I've ever purchased. I've always had old cars.
Yeah.
Even my trucks.
But how, like, you've been a Mark II guy, so I'm sure you've had driver Mark IIs. You know that like feeling you get out of just driving a Mark II?
Yeah, I've had regular, just like lowered 16-inch wheels, Recaro seats, 16 valves.
Yeah.
That you just rip on.
You just rip on. That Mark IV R32 kind of accomplishes the same thing in a different way, though.
Right.
You
like
know what
this
I mean?
car, it's smooth, it's quiet, it feels solid, it's planted to the road. Mm-hmm. My buddy has a brand new Subaru
STI,
WRX, but like the badass WRX.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the whatever, it's turbo, whatever. And I was talking to him the other day because I picked up the R, and I've known him for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, dude, this is a badass car. I was like, yeah, your car's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Fast, cool, turbo. But, dude, you can hear the road hitting a rock on the road. Mm-hmm. He's like, I know, I need to dynamite the whole car. I was like, why do you need to dynamite a brand new car. Fucking car? Like, this car, there's no road noise.
Yeah.
Like, it's just there. Mm-hmm. And that drive, I was like, fuck, why'd I spend that money? Like, it's Christmas time, holidays. I was like, oh, fuck. But I was like, after that drive, and then my chick drove it. And then after that drive, I come home. She's in the garage, fucking wiping it down, cleaning it up.
Yeah.
And she's already claimed it. Like, it's my car.
This is my shit, bro.
Which is cool because then she's going to want to go to the car show.
Yeah.
She's going to want to do more driving.
No,
like
that's
the
perfect,
meets.
dude. You know? Like,
And it looks cool.
do you have any plans for it other than...
Wheels.
Okay.
I'm going to do wheels.
It's got new speed
Suspension.
coilovers on it.
I haven't even looked at
Bilstein,
it.
I think.
Tokiko struts. Probably new speed springs.
Okay.
New speed sway bars. It's got drilled brakes.
Yeah.
Not really anything.
Those brakes look good. They're sitting in my driveway right now.
Yeah.
There's an R behind this wall, and
Yeah,
there's
right
one
there.
sitting in the driveway.
Yeah. So I don't want it to go much lower because then it won't be fun to drive.
Yeah, for sure.
And, I mean, I'm going to fix all the little shit, like bumper gaps. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And it's got a rear wiper delete on it. I don't know. I want to paint the hood. I want it to be as OEM as possible,
Yeah.
but clean and fast. It's got a hot air intake on it right now.
Yeah.
So I need to find the top of the airbox because they took that off and put a filter in the airbox.
Really? They just left the top of the airbox on?
Yeah, it's gone.
That's fucking weird.
So it's got a hot air intake. I do have some air.
I have an EIP intake. It's red.
I was thinking about, you've seen the one I have on my Mark II. It's got the hidden
Is that an
MAF.
auto power? What?
I forgot the name of it. It's just a polished one. It's got the hidden MAF in the bottom, and then I got a foam insert.
Yeah,
See, there's
for
no
the filter.
on it.
I know, it's super funny. I was like walking around in a car at Pacific Waterland, and dudes are looking at it, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with the intake. They're like,
Where's the air filter?
dude doesn't even have a filter on his intake. I'm like, no, there's one there. If you really look at
Look
it,
at it, dude.
it's there.
It's there. It's right there. But if you put the Mark II so close to the rad support, if you put a filter on it, dude, it's like fucking touching the rad.
Yeah.
Looks like shit.
Yeah. Sick. Well, I get to fucking at least mod R32s together.
Yeah, I just
pretty
don't know
dope.
how. I got some R-gas downpipes already. Fucking big old downpipes for it. Came with it. The guy gave them to me with it.
Sick.
Got some ceramic coated exhaust manifolds. Tectonics makes a catback for it. Probably all I'm gonna do. It's so quiet right now.
Yeah. Mine's got a full, it's got like the,
That MagnaFlow or whatever.
well, no, it's stock exhaust, but it's got deleted resonators, and it's got the flapper. Do you still have the flapper? Is the flapper mod still working? Yeah. So mine's got the deleted flapper mod, or it's disengaged, and it's got deleted resonators. So it sounds good, but
I want that tone. Like my car, I got the full Remus. My car sounds like fucking amazing. There's no, like the R30's got like a raspy sound to it and like a poppy sound. I don't like that. So my Remus on mine, fucking
more,
two and a half
more
all the way
throaty.
back.
Remuses are way more throaty.
So I'm gonna probably do the Tectonics, the R-gas downpipes. It's got a stage 1 tuned in it. I don't know what that does.
I had a Rebo stage 1 in my Mark IV R32. I can't remember what it did. It did a lot of shit. It removed the RPM governor, and it removed the speed governor. I think that's the only thing it really did.
Yeah, there's no speed governor on it. Like it'll go. It says 180. After 130 or so, I was like, yeah, it's fast enough.
Yeah, I think it was speed governed at like 120.
Yeah, I blew past 120, and then it'll rev deep. It'll rev into the red.
Yeah, so I think that's all. When I had a Rebo, that's all it really did was remove all those restrictions.
I had a 78 Rabbit with a TT swap in it with Revo software.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And I had a
like a 180, 180 horsepower, like the
bad boy. It was a full TT body swap.
Oh shit!
After the black car in Phoenix, I bought an orange Rabbit GTI. So it was an '83. Put the full clipper kit on it. Had 16-inch millies on it with every suspension part you could fucking have on it.
Shit.
And at a 16 valve, I drove it around for a little bit. It was one of our customers' cars. He wanted my Mark III Jetta that I had at the time. And it was actually that color, like the one behind you. Oh. Whatever that factory.
Mulberry,
whatever. And I traded him the car and $1,000 for his Rabbit. And the Rabbit was bad, dude. Like, it was
sick.
Drove it. And I was like, fuck, this thing's too small. Had a cage in it and shit. And then my buddy wanted it, and he had a 78 clapped out, dude. Just bare 2 Recaro front seats, suspension, but he had a TT swap he did to it, dude. So he took the motor, drive-by-wire, everything out of a TT. KO4 took big fucking injectors.
Yeah, so that was a 225.
And had it in this Rabbit and couldn't get it to run.
Oh, shit.
So we got it to run at the shop.
What was wrong with it?
Something with the wiring, dude.
Mobilizer?
I'm not a wiring fucking
mobilizer.
person. I'm not a wiring person at all, but I had my buddy John come over to the shop and work on it. He was a master tech at Audi. So he came over and fucking, we had that thing running in no time.
Shit.
Scary as fuck. When you're doing 80 in 5th gear and you can downshift to 4th and
fucking
blow the tires completely off the car. Yeah, dude. And switch a lane. Like, completely switch a lane. Dude.
Yeah.
Insane fast car. Like, I'm surprised I'm not dead. That car was just that fast.
That's sick.
Yeah, I got rid of that car and got a 337. I guess that is the first Mark IV.
That's a good fucking Mark IV, dude. Those are unicorn cars nowadays.
I traded to the kid my Banshee and that Rabbit for the 337.
Banshee, the quad?
Yeah.
Sick.
Traded that and the Rabbit for the 337.
Nice.
I had the 337 for like a week.
A week?
Yeah, dude. I was like, just a 1.8T car. Like, I was like, I just wasn't into them. And then got rid of that. And fuck, I don't even remember. I think I just finished school at that point and was like, fuck it. I think I bought a box fan.
Nice.
And was like, I'm going to have a mobile motorcycle shop in my box fan and I'm going back to Oregon. I got rid of everything. Fucking came back to Oregon.
Damn, dude.
Then went to Texas and then came back. And I've been in Central Oregon pretty much ever since.
Man. Well, I'm glad we fucking met up, dude. I'm glad I decided to fucking buy a front lip off you.
I'm going to need that back before I leave.
It's in my garage.
Well,
I got those headlights, too. You can cash out on a lot of shit before you take off today.
These wheels, headlights.
I'm the new fucking...
Good job, Rob.
Good job, Rob.
Central Oregon's finest.
I'm the good guy, Rye.
Yeah. Central Oregon's
What do you need, bro? Nah, I've pretty much whittled down most of my parts hoard. I still got like Mark 1 shit because I keep...
That jet is sick. I remember when before you got it, I almost bought his Passat.
Yeah.
That green Passat he had.
The B3 wagon.
I almost bought that from him, but it was wrecked on one side. Wasn't feeling that.
Colin misses that car.
It was nice, dude. He should have kept it. It was a nice car.
Well, he wants another one. He's seen his Audi that he picked up? Picked up a big body Audi.
I talked to him at Pacific, and he's like, yeah, I sold the all-road because our kids used to go to the same school. And he's like, yeah, I got rid of the all-road, and then he said he was going to buy some kind of Audi. What'd he get?
Fuck, what is that thing, dude? I always forget. Some fucking big body early 90s Audi. It's sick, though. It's clean.
I was thinking about buying his buddy's R8, that wagon he had. He had a buddy that was there with him at the show.
Yeah. That's Sean.
He sounded like an S8 wagon or some weird...
S6.
S6 wagon, V8 car.
Yeah.
Clean car.
I think it was dope, too. He traded that for a Monty Green Mark II GTI. Yeah, so you got another Mark II homie in town.
In town?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
It's got Gaudis on it, and he doesn't like the Gaudis.
What?
Yeah. Dude, I should hook you guys up. Maybe you'll fucking swoop those Gaudis. They're pretty sick.
What size are they?
They're weird. They might fit with those flares. They're pretty aggressive ET.
Like these?
Yeah, I'd say about the same.
Because my RSs were wide, dude. I sold my RSs at the Volkswagen show. Guy cashed me out 3 Gs.
Damn. I think they're 15s, though.
Yeah, these were 16 by 9, 16 by 8s. My RSs were. VR Wheels made the custom lips. They were fully polished. They're on a Corrado right now.
You sent me pictures. I was like, I know that wasn't your style, but that sure as fuck is my style.
It was bad, dude. And like I took the air ride off and sold the air ride to my buddy, and I put the RSs back on, but it just wasn't the same. Like with the RSs and no air ride,
They look funny,
You
right?
can't get the car low enough to drive it to make it look right.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't a thing, dude, that I was into. So his brother bought the RSs at the show. When I went to that Volkswagen show, it was like the first show I've been to in years. I've been going to Woodburn since I was fucking 17 years old, drag racing my cars. I showed up with my car on the trailer and my van completely packed with parts. My goal was to just get rid of shit. I had guys, before I pulled in, I had guys surrounding the trailer looking at the car. And then I opened the back door and just, like, their fucking mouths dropped. Shit was flying out of my van and money was just coming, dude.
You're like grappling. Blah, 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 blah.
No, the guy was like, what do you want for those? I was like, $3,000. He's like, cool.
Shit,
I didn't even pull him out. And then his brother, like, aluminum radiator and headers and fucking body kits and this and that. I sold everything.
That's crazy.
I went home with nothing.
At an air-cooled show. This is an air-cooled show.
I made almost $7,000 that day.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Just opening my van.
Yeah. Man, I was bummed at I wasn't bummed. I'm sorry. Pacific Waterland. I was looking for a bunch of shit. I couldn't find anything that I wanted.
It was weird, dude, because the swap meet at the air-cooled show was cooler than the swap meet at the water-cooled show.
Yeah, that is weird.
There was more air-cooled shit at the water-cooled show. I saw the wheels you got on your van. They were there. And that guy had a couple other sets of wheels and shit.
Yeah.
But, like, my buddy Ty, he had a bunch of shit for sale. I bought a couple caddy tailgates. Good wall art. You need one in here.
Dude, I got one in my garage. I was going to hang it above the TV here, but I don't know if you'd even be able to see that on the podcast.
No, because you see this and you see the TV. You don't see anything above it. I had my daughter paint the one, like, give it to her for
I saw that on Facebook. That was sick.
So
she did all the German colors, like the German flag.
Yeah, and then I got one in my living room, like an old patina one. Like, it's full. It's got, like, I love wood on the fucking sticker on it. I just bought it at a car show. Actually, no, I bought that.
Dude, I wish my wife would let me hang a fucking caddy tailgate in my house.
Dude, it's right
She'd be like, the fuck you are.
Dude, I didn't even. Dude, she was down with it, and I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm hanging it above the fireplace. I had a big, like, picture above there. I took it off and hung it on the wall.
That's fucking sick.
She's like, okay. And then I had Haley, my daughter. I had her, like, just turn her loose on that other tailgate for the garage.
No, they look sick. I like how she used the German flag colors. She made it all.
Yeah, she's artistic like that. She's into it. Like, Maddox, he's fully into it. He's already claimed the red car.
This is mine, Dad.
I'm like, what are you going to do? I want to drive that to high school.
Dude, my son claimed the R. He's like begging me. He's like, because you know me, dude. I go through fucking cars like shoes.
Yep, I used to.
Recently, anyway. And so I take him for a ride in it, his first time in an R32, and he just hears that exhaust, and he's just like, looks at me like wide-eyed, like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude, this is what an R32 is.
There's nothing. It's not even the R32. It's the VR6.
Yeah.
That's what hooked me from the beginning. Like, I was diehard into Mark IIs. And then my buddy Dusty, they got me really hooked on this shit, pulls up in a Corrado with a VR6 in it. It's like, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Fucking Wookiee noises.
And I was like, hey, go up and down the road a couple times. And I was at work pumping gas. I was like, go up and down the road a couple times. And you hear that, whoop. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And he's like, the VR6.
VR, baby.
And I was like, dude, I have to have one.
Yeah, so my son rides in it, and he's like, can this be my first car? Can you just keep this so it can be mine? I was like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah, I got.
See.
Fuck, dude. I'm dying.
The Eurovan might be yours, bro.
Don't take your buddies for a ride.
You might get Marty, dude.
That's funny. You said that. That's my dog's name.
Really? Sick. Speaking of dogs,
Oh god,
bro, you got a crazy story with dogs.
oh, dude, I bred dogs for like 25 years,
That's
dude.
crazy, dude.
Marty is after the fucking Back to the Future. Marty McFly.
That's why we named the van after, dude. Marty McFly.
My chick's a diehard Back to the Future fan. So
Sick.
that's why the Frenchie's named Marty.
That's funny. That's why we named my van Marty.
That's funny, dude. She's got, like, dude, I've probably, fuck, dude. While I was in Vegas, like, the family was, like, into Fungal Pops. Like
Fungal Pop.
Those little fucking things.
Those little, I got you.
I have every fucking Back to the Future one. And Rick and Morty, you name it, dude. I would go back from my 21 days in Vegas, and I would get lists of all the ones to find.
My homie gets all the Star Wars ones.
Dude, if you walk in my dining room, it's like a wall like that, full of fucking Funko Pops. And then you walk in my kid's room, and it's fucking from his desk to the ceiling with Rick and Morty shit.
That's sick.
But, yeah, dude.
That's funny, dude.
Collecting shit, dude. I'm glad the garage is cleaned out. That's good.
Mine too, dude. I'm glad I got rid of a bunch of shit.
Was the garage all the way to here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you just built this up? And
this is all garage. Yeah, this is an extra room that was built out into the garage space.
Was already built out when you guys bought the house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is a laundry room.
Now it's a fucking office. Now it's a studio.
Yeah, dude. It looks cool from where we're sitting, but when you look over there, it's like,
No, it looks better. It looks better, dude. It's like a full-size room, dude. I got a three-bed garage, and when you have 2 cars and sandrail and my kids' race bikes and all this shit, it's like, dude, it's not enough room. I need a fucking shop.
Yeah.
So I was like, get rid of it.
Dude, let's go in on a shop, bro. I got, like, me, you, and my buddy Chris. We can all go thirds on a fucking shop.
Dude, 3,000 square foot, 2 lifts.
Something sick, dude, just to have all of our cars in there. I'm sick of working on shit in my garage because, like...
2 lifts, dude. I'm down. I'll sign up tomorrow.
My fucking garage floors are fucking trash, dude.
I got fucking... I do plumbing, so we have a laundry service. So the fucking Armart guy, I was cool with him, and every week he would come and get new mats and change out the mats. I'm like, hey, I need some mats for my garage. He's like, fucking just take all these. And he did like 5 or 6 times. So I got fucking big laundry rubber full that go under all my cars and fucking laundry room, kitchen.
Fuck, dude. I pulled like 2 motors in my garage. I got like fucking...
Dude, I've cut up about 6 cars in my garage.
I cut up a Jetta in my garage. But, dude, I've got like oil and fucking coolant and just shit everywhere.
Dawn dish soap, dude.
Man, my shit's trashed. And I just want to work on shit on a lift. I'm sick of fucking being on...
I'm too fat to get under a car, dude.
I'm so sick of fucking working on cars on jack stands, dude.
Your arms are fucking bent behind your head, dude. I hate that shit. But...
Fuck.
It works, dude.
Yeah, we make it work.
I do it for fun, but, like, I'd love to have a shop. Dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's find something. We're probably better off in Redmond finding some shit.
There's a bunch of new shit out there.
Yeah, dude. I'm down.
A shop with like 2 lifts. I'm tired of plumbing, dude. Like, it's good money, but I want to open a shop because, like, I want to build cars. My buddy 369 Custom Fab. Shout out to fucking Rick.
Shout out Rick.
Fucking genius.
He's the dude who's gonna fucking slam my van.
Oh yeah, dude. Guys, when you look at his shit, like, you don't even need to paint it. Like, it's weld porn all day long, dude. Like, it's amazing. He's done so much work for me in the past on my sand cars and side-by-sides and all my shit that I wouldn't have anybody weld anything but Rick, dude. And he's got a big-ass shop just right down the road.
Dude, the work that you're pumping out and the contacts that you have, why don't you build a SEMA car? Get some fucking sponsors and put something together for SEMA, dude.
It'd be cool to make a Mark II SEMA car.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, dude, because I went down the route. I never watched a podcast a day in my life until I fucking watched yours, dude. Then I went out to the bar Friday.
Sorry.
Super drunk. Got home and I was like, fuck yeah, podcast. And I looked it up. And then this came on and it started. When this comes on your TV, like, I got a big TV hanging on my wall and it was fucking late. And I had it on like volume 10. And then everybody comes out like, what the fuck is that noise? And somebody goes, fuck yeah. Like, it's this guy. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just checking it out.
That's hilarious.
Well, then I was fucking, my body wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning, whether I'm drunk.
No matter what.
No matter what. So I'm up like, fuck, hungover. So I grabbed some micheladas, dude, and turn on fucking. I went down the rabbit hole for like 10 hours that day. I think I watched 5 or 6 of them.
Sick, dude.
But the cool thing about that was the guys that you've had on here, like Zorn and your buddy Tony and your other homies that you grew up with, those same guys, if you send them a message on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, they reply.
Yeah.
You got guys like this Christian Smith dude. You got guys like the Humble Mechanic. You got guys like Jamie Orr. You'd think that they got their status because whatever, but they would at least reply. They don't show no love to anybody, but they want everybody to follow them, like them, subscribe, fuck that, pay us, you know?
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
I don't know, dude. I like have people on that I just fucking...
Well, like that Jamie Orr guy, dude. He's been in this. I remember him from fucking 20 years ago.
Back in the day, yeah. Orchid Euro.
I get his. He's busy. He's doing all this crazy shit. But you got, like, Greg. He's been in this fucking just as long.
Yeah. Greg's a fucking...
He messaged me back the next day.
Oh, dude, Greg is fucking awesome, bro.
He hit me back the next day. Was like...
Greg is so awesome.
And then you did the other one about it. They sold that suspension out fucking one day.
Yeah.
One fucking day it was gone.
Yeah. I know. I wanted to say it.
Just to have it said. But it's like those guys, like that Tony dude.
Tony
hit me
Watson.
back the next day.
Yeah, fucking Tony's a G, dude. Like,
they're just like, instead of being stuck up, kind of douchebag, if you don't respond, fuck it. Whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like these guys are like legit, like cool people.
Did you hit Tony up about shooting your car?
I didn't want to be that guy. I just hit him up like, hey, dude, because you guys kind of talked about coming to Pacific.
Yeah.
And I'm still planning that show, mind you.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We can talk about that too.
So we're gonna be here all fucking night.
Sick.
We're gonna be here all fucking night, dude. But
how many beers you bring?
I got 6. You told me to bring a 6-pack. You switched the coffee.
I did, dude. I got a couple beers upstairs.
But yeah, those guys are cool, dude. I want to get that 20 guy out here because I went down the rabbit hole looking at his fucking pictures.
Oh, dude. He's a fucking G. He's great.
I went to like 2 hours just looking at pictures. Like, how did you make that car look so fucking good?
Yeah. No,
couldn't imagine what he could do to my car because every picture that I've taken of my car is from that fucking cell phone right there. Nothing else.
Dude, it's so different when a photographer, like an actual photographer, takes pictures. It's like crazy. But yeah, hopefully that works out, dude. If we can get him out here, I think he'll for sure shoot your car.
May 21st is the day that's locked in for the show.
Okay, let's figure this out. Did you get an actual location?
I'm waiting. I'll have a lockdown location by next Friday.
I heard, like, if you're thinking about the hoodoo thing, I heard what the autocross dudes pay. It's not a lot.
No, Aaron's the guy that does autocross. And Andrew, which is a friend of Max's and Ty's, kind of in the same circle, his buddy owns it. So I've already put the word in there.
Yeah.
And we can get the whole lodge. We can get everything for the car show. And how dope would it be to pull in off the highway and have fucking cars all the way down the drive.
Dude, in a ski resort, bro.
Alpine setting.
Ski resort, bro. I'm in. Whatever you need me to do.
Yeah.
Fucking, if I got to fork out some Skrilla, just let me know, dude.
I was going to do it as Dark Side Euros. I'm going to present the show. But like Ty's so busy with he has an auto dealership over there in Eugene. And Max is fucking construction and they live over there, so it's hard for me to. They're still in 100%. Yeah. But to plan stuff, like, I did dog shows forever. I brought the bully shows to the Northwest. I did the first ABKC show up here. So I know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah. All the coordination.
Yeah, bring it all together and do it. And we need something else. Like 2 shows. Dude. 1 water cooled show a year in Oregon.
I'm telling you, if you do an early springtime show, blow the fuck up. It will, dude. People are wanting shit to do.
And then Volkswagens in June.
And then
you got
September, Pacific Waterland.
Then you got that fucking Alpine show in Washington. What is that?
Oh, that's the drive, Leavenworth.
Yeah. But that's not a show. It's just people show up in a little town and fucking whatever. I want another show.
I'm down, dude. I'm 100% down to fucking...
May 21st is the weekend I want to do it because... The Cross Hall, that guy, I talked to him.
Oh, yeah.
He does his May 5th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. I want to go to that and then promote the show.
Sick. Brian will be down. I know.
I just made sure we weren't going to be too close to each other.
Yeah.
And he was on your thing, and he was cool as fuck.
He's cool as fuck. And he'll promote the shit out of your show. He'll come to it.
And I talked to Joey, and I talked to his wife.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They're down. They're down to help
Double
out.
J? Dude, that's what's so sick about... the scene here, those scene up in air quotes, everyone is just so down to help everybody. There's no like competition. It's just like.
And I noticed his wife, Carrie. I was on the phone with her for a while, and I felt bad because she's at work, and I'm the guy like, hey, dude, I'm trying to do a fucking car show.
You gonna help me out?
I need your help. And she's like, well, she started asking me questions and like made my fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
But what she said is like, do the car show like from 1 to 5 or 1 to 6. So after that, people can go to bed, do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And then do a morning cruise out through the Ocho Coast. And I don't know if you've driven out through there.
Yeah, dude. I have.
Fucking canyon running for days, dude.
Yeah. Well, the whole Crooked River Highway, dude. That shit is fucking sick.
Yeah, if you go out through Post and out through there and then come back into Bend.
Yeah.
Dude, why not have a fucking...
Those fucking roads are glass, too, dude.
Yeah, and they're winding through the canyon right on the fucking river. Dude, they're dope.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
The car show, cruise. I want to have judges from everywhere. I don't want to just have one judge. I want to have like Joey and his chick, and then like a Mark 7 guy.
Yeah.
A Mark 2 guy. Because a Mark 7 guy is not going to judge a Mark 2 like a Mark 2 guy.
Yeah.
That's why I want like your buddy from Mayday to come over.
Yeah, Gates.
I hit him up, dude.
Shout out Gates. Come judge a Mark II show, dude.
But his show's fucking close to that show. His is like May 13th or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of, dude, I got a bunch of fucking Gates is such a gangster.
Send you a bunch of shit?
He sent me a bunch of shit. You're a Mark II guy, so I got to give you some of this shit. The Mark II Mayday, fucking stickers, all kinds of shit, dude.
Now that I've hit him up on all that shit, dude, every time I post my car, he's like...
Dude, Gates is so fucking sick, dude.
I would love to take my car to the East Coast.
I know, dude.
But the logistics of doing it...
Alpine Vag Fair.
Dude, I almost bought a ticket to the February Eurotripper show.
Fuck.
But
no, we got to try to figure out. I want to take my wife's coupe.
We'd have to I got a guy that'll haul
Just get a fucking trailer, dude, and just fucking tow him,
I got a
dude.
trailer.
Let's just throw them in the trailer and we'll just fucking bang it a week, dude.
It'd be a week-long deal.
Yeah, dude.
3 days
Drive
over,
out there, fucking
show, 3
chill.
days back.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
I'm down, dude. I already told
do
my
it,
chick, hey, I'm going to try to get my car to the East Coast.
Dude, that would be so fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm down, dude.
Fucking we'll do this.
Just the guys from Arizona, they're 20 hours closer than we are. It's 48, what I look it up, 36 hours straight to the New Jersey area for Mayday.
Yeah.
For what? For a car show? We're going to park our car in the lot and be like, yeah, it's
I might fly to that one. But
to get the car over there, it has to be to a show worth going to bring a car. We could fly to any of those shows for a weekend.
Yeah.
Check them out, come back.
Yeah.
But like, I really want to bring my style, which if you look at a lot of the cars, everybody's got their own style.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to be mine to, like, I got yellow lights, yellow glass, different shit on my car than I see on a lot of the other cars.
Yeah.
So I'd love to get my car over there, but it's the logistics behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, because we're so separated, the West Coast and the East Coast, like, just to have a West Coast car at an East Coast show would be kind of a big deal, or vice versa. Like, the shows here aren't as of stature as the East Coast shows, so it makes sense that none of them are coming here.
Not even the SoCal shows are like that.
Yeah.
And I've been to a few SoCal shows, and they're nothing like, they're all kind of like Pacific Waterlands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the show that I want to throw, I want it to be Euro. Mm-hmm. Central Oregon's got a lot of dope BMWs. Mm-hmm. They've got Porsches. There's a lot of rich dudes, Ferraris. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff stacked up in their garages, rich dudes.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
So I want to have like an exotic class, like best BMW, just so we can get more people out.
That'd be sick. Yeah. It'd be sick, dude. We need to drive on stage. We need to do something fucking sick like
It'd be
that.
expensive to we'd have to rent something like that.
Well, the front of the lodge at Hoodoo, like, it's got those big pillars and you got that whole front section. You could do something there. You could set something up where people could pull their cars around and do something.
Winners.
Yeah. I'll DJ it.
I was bummed out, dude, because when you go to a show and you win, it's cool to be like, oh, yeah, here's the car. They didn't do it at Waterlands.
I know. I think there was some COVID concerns when they did that, because I was making this skateboard behind me was supposed to be a trophy.
Yeah, you said that.
I was supposed to hand out. It's not done yet, but I hung it anyway. But I was gonna make like a little a little shelf on it and put a little trophy on it.
Fuck it.
But yeah, Carrie hit me up and was like, "Well, we're not really handing out trophies for COVID stuff." So I was like, "Oh well."
Dude, I was watching the drag racing, drinking a beer. I was like, "Oh, it's getting kind of late in the day. I'm gonna go check on my car." Mm-hmm. And the dude that had the gray Golf next to me, was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "I'm about to get out of here." I was like, "When are they going to judge the show?" And like, they already did it.
Bro, you won first.
I'm like, "Who won?" He's like, "You did." I'm like, "What?" I walk over to my car and there's a plate in my windshield. Like they just threw it in and said, "See you later."
That's awesome.
And then I was like, "Who got best in show?" And they're like, "Oh, that Jetta back there."
I gotta remember what car that was, dude.
I posted a picture. It's a white Jetta.
Okay.
Mark IV. Big block, 5-spoke block wheels. On air, like sits perfectly in the lip. Nice car, but
well, you said Mark IV Jetta. Those two things to me.
I had a stock Mark IV front end on it. Like, bro, I gotta find it.
I'll find it. And put a picture on the podcast as we're referencing it.
I'll show you too, dude.
'Cause that's what I do now.
Yep, dude. I went down the rabbit hole.
Seriously though.
Now I'm sitting here in your fucking.
If you throw a show, I want to be involved.
I'm down,
I'll
dude.
co-sponsor that.
Definitely need all the help possible.
Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'll podcast at the show too. Let me see that shit.
That car.
Oh. All right, it's pretty clean. Mm-hmm. It's got a Bora R front. Mm-hmm. All right, best in show though. He's even got a plate. Oh, okay, that was the plate they stuck.
That's the plate. He won the class, the Mark IV class, and then he won best in show.
All right. I mean, cleaned 1.8T.
Yeah, but like, look at the car. I mean, how far apart was that car blown apart?
It's a sick Mark IV.
I give him all the props in the world, dude. He won.
Yeah.
It's a cool car.
All right.
It's a cool car, bro. Best in show. Best in show. It's got projections on, they're like depot headlights.
And the grill, right? So.
But the stance on it's perfect. I do give him that. And the paint was clean, and the interior was all right. It was all white color matched stuff inside. But I guess I had a lot of pride in my car, and I'm like, fuck,
yeah,
dude.
Well,
I put the fucking hours into my car. And my buddy Ramsey in Vegas, I have to give him props too, because like
shout out Ramsey.
He's the one that can pretty much built the base of that car, like the shell, the paint, all that.
I mean, dude, it's so hard when it comes to car judging. That's why I never
And I can pick my own car apart, dude. Like I already know what I don't.
But it's like like I'll just use an example. That Mark IV, I don't know if that's a stock paint or not. But if it's not
Alpine white, or it
if
looks
it's
like
not the stock paint, like how are we judging best of show? Because your car, like your full respray, motor swap, suspension, interior, like nothing in that car essentially hasn't been touched.
Exactly.
Like
it's got a full false floor with amps and sub fucking fiberglass enclosure.
That Mark IV.
Full cage, like my subframe matches my car.
Yeah.
Like big brakes, fucking.
So I don't know. I don't want to get into the technicalities of judging, but
that's the worst part about it. Like to me, I judge a car based on what it looks like and what it took to get there. Mm-hmm. Some guys, a car will win by throwing some suspension wheels on it.
Yeah.
And throwing some fucking armor on the engine. Mm-hmm. Happens all the time. Look at the car that won Volkswagen.
I can't remember one. I didn't go to that one this year.
Passat on wheels or something. I don't even know how they judge that shit. I walked over there and they're like, "Oh, meet over here." And then the guys, they're on a golf cart and they're just handing shit out.
Yeah.
And they did just judge it all in one class. Like they just parked all the
water cooleds. Yeah, that's how most air cooled shows are though. All the water cooleds over there in the corner.
Yeah.
You get a trophy.
Then you get all the drag cars, and half the drag cars are water cooled.
I've only been to one of those shows.
I really wanted to do it at Madras. Like, that was the goal. Mm-hmm. but $5,000 just for the drag strip. Everything else was free, pretty much.
Yeah, that still would have been cool, but like, I don't know, dude.
I talked to Aaron Coy. I talked to the guys.
We'll talk more, dude. I think Hoodoo's the spot to do it. I think Hoodoo's the spot to do it for sure.
I checked the weather. The average weather up there is 65, 70 degrees.
Dude, that's such a dope fucking backdrop for a car show. The drive.
Smith Rock, too, dude. I went out there the other day for the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, that'd be hard, though, dude.
I went to the Smith Rock pumpkin patch for him, dude, and I talked to those guys. Waiting for them to call me back Monday.
Oh, at the Smith Rock?
Where they do the pumpkin patch?
No, that's fucking sick, too.
Dude,
yeah.
When you're standing in their parking lot, all you can see is the fucking big...
I still think Hoodoo, dude. I think Hoodoo would be best. Like, it's a straight shot from all the people from the valley.
It's halfway.
And yeah, dude. And like the drive, you can't fuck with that drive. That drive is so just an enjoyable drive. So if you get to look forward to that drive to go to a car show and then that drive leaving a car show, and it's close enough for everybody to get to in one day.
Mm-hmm. A couple hours. Like what? From Portland, it's 2.5 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah. We got to talk about this, dude. We should lock that up.
I'm just waiting for Andrew to get back to me on if it's cool if we have it for the 21st.
Yeah.
And then boom, flyers, promotion.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm down, dude. Just let me know what you need.
Aaron's gonna do custom trophies on his plasma table.
Sick. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So all that's
fuck yeah.
All that's locked in, dude. We just gotta. I'm just waiting for the date.
Sick.
May. Obviously, there's not gonna be no snow up there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I think we'll be good.
Sick, dude. What else you got, bro?
Man.
What's next, bro? We got the R. You're going to switch up the Mark II a little bit so you can keep your fucking reign on the Mark II class at Pacific Waterland.
Is it worth it, though? Did you see anything in the Mark II class besides that Jetta? That Jetta's sick as fuck.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's kind of what I talked about with, I think it was Tony. You know, like there are very few, like, full show card builds that, you know, no, I think you could leave your car alone for 2 or 3 years and still take first place.
But I'm not down. I want to show against. I want my car to show against that Jetta. Because that Jetta was dope.
It was dope.
18T. There's stuff that I would change on it. Mm-hmm. I mean, a brand new Mark 7 steering wheel does not belong in a fucking Mark II.
Yeah, that's like that. Those are the weird.
That car's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Why put that steering wheel in that car?
I don't know. That's
none of that shit works. None of that shit works. Looks like
the cruise control doesn't work.
It's like taking a fucking fighter pilot steering wheel and putting in a fucking Cessna. Why?
I know, dude. Those are all the objective.
I liked everything that guy had on his car.
It was a sick car.
I even liked his Pokemon card.
That was dope. I think that was the dopest display. Yeah. His show display was a Pokemon card, dude. Yeah. That was sick.
That was dope. But the steering wheel killed it for me. Mm. And then there was dude, do you see that Mark 1 with a VR6 in it?
Which one?
The silver one with the RSs. It had a VR6 intake manifold as the display up on a pedestal, like the book. It was dope.
No, dude. And that's the thing with that show, man. I didn't get to walk around and see. I didn't even go to the non-judge section. And I heard there was like sick cars in there.
Where's that blue fucking V8 Mark II? I've seen it on East Coast shows.
Oh, dude. That's fucking my buddy Kevin's car that he built.
It's out here or is it out there?
Now it's in Southern Bakersfield. So my buddy Kevin.
4.2 V8.
Yeah, my buddy Kevin, it's rear-wheel drive. My buddy Kevin built that car, TST, and then he did his own thing. But he was with TST. He did his own thing.
But I've seen it on the East Coast, too.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. I'm going to get fucking kicked. Bryson?
I want to know who owns it because I want to buy the fucking
Bryson.
car.
I think Bryson bought it. He's in, like, Bakersfield, and he trailered it to Low Show.
Yeah, I saw it at the Low Show thing.
Yeah, he picked up, I want to say he picked up Pumphrey's Gum Mark III, towed it out to Low Show, then brought it back. And was it at Pacific Waterland?
Yep.
It was?
Yeah.
Shit.
It was in the non-judge section.
Yeah, see, I didn't even make it over there. And I think he had his Harlequin here too. You were talking to him at the show, weren't you? I thought I saw you guys fucking chatting it up. But Bryson...
I had about 12 to 13 beers.
Bryson owns it now. But my buddy Kevin built that car. I don't know. My buddy Kevin sold that for fucking 5 G's, bro.
I want to take that car. I like the idea. Mm-hmm. The craftsmanship is trash. Not to rain on nobody's parade, But I looked at the car and the welds and the way they fucking hung the motor. Mm-hmm. And to take pride in something like that, I would take that car and drop it off at Rick's shop.
Redo all this.
Change all the metal work, dude. Leave the concept there.
Yeah.
Change all the metal work.
The car's behind you on the wall, dude.
Yeah, I've seen it 100 times. I've been looking at it. I've fucking been trying to find who owned it. I want to buy the car.
Bryson, I'll send you his info. Yeah. I don't know if he'll sell it. I think his kid bought it. I can't remember what the story was, but all I remember is like...
Or just to get the idea, because I can buy a Mark II and put a V8 in it.
The day after I bought my Eurovan, I saw my buddy Kevin had it up for sale, and so I hit him up. I texted him. I was like, dude, what the fuck? You're selling it? He's like, yeah, I already sold it. I was like, fuck.
I just like the idea of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it drives.
I've never ridden in it, dude. Is it just a
Tiptronic tranny with a rear wheel drive?
No, dude. It's fucking... I'm forgetting, dude. I should know. But it's got the Audi V8 4.2. Mm-hmm. I forgot what trans it has, but it's rear wheel drive. It was all wheel drive, and I think he converted it to rear wheel drive. But it's a fucking beast, bro.
It's a fucking V8 Mark II. I could put an LS in a Mark II with a 4080 and a fucking...
That'd be sick as fuck, too.
9-inch. Do you see the one at SEMA a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm.
The Mark I? Full race car with just a rabbit body on it.
That's fucking sick.
Building a SEMA car, dude, we could totally do it here. I got the fat... Rick's built many SEMA trucks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. With the contacts that you have, to get a couple sponsors, dude. Because I think that's one of the things is you have to have a sponsor, right, to get into the fucking show.
I think you do, but like Rick has built SEMA cars before. Mm-hmm. I got a body and paint guy. I got a fab guy. I got a powder coat guy. Ryan John, fucking guy bought the house Conor McGregor used to fucking living in Vegas. Like,
shit.
Balling that. The Lamborghini. Dude, you should see a C10 truck, bro. Probably the dopest C10 you've ever seen.
Fucking build a SEMA car, dude. Do it.
I think we could.
That'd be fucking sick.
Next year. They just had it.
Yeah, do something crazy.
Did you see Jamie Orr's wheels on those Harlequins? I fucking don't know what that was.
Yeah, the crate wheels, dude. Yeah. Those came from a meme. Some dude, man,
but he was stoked on those wheels.
I had too many beers. Yeah, it was like a crate challenge. It was like this meme that was going around, and then this guy did a digital rendering on I think it was an R34 or R32, R33 Skyline. He had like these crate wheels. I'll show you. It's kind of a meme, but then Jamie Orr had him Rotiform actually build them. Yeah. I think they would have been sick if they had the step lips, because the original rendering had like step lips. So I think they'll look sicker with step lips. But I mean,
the Harlequin Atlas. That was dope.
Yeah, I like how he took the idea and was like, let's build these wheels, and then they made it happen
for SEMA.
Yeah,
I guess.
I thought that was sick. Matching, that was pretty dope. But fuck, dude, we just clocked like fucking 2+ hours, bro.
Not hard to do. Apparently 3 beers, 2 hours.
Fuck. Well, dude, fucking thanks for coming on, man.
Like, it's dope, dude.
It took me a while to lube you up to get you over here.
Yeah. Dude, this is the first time I've ever done nothing like this, and cameras tripped me out.
Bro, it was fun.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, dude, let's do a podcast. You're like, nah, and then you're like, man, I can't stop watching your podcast. I was like, well,
I watched every one of them.
Let's get your fucking episode up already, dude.
Yeah, it is dope. And like, I was just like the last week or so, I'm like, fuck, what's he doing, bro? There's not a new one?
No, dude, I'm busy, bro.
There's not a new one up, dude.
I have, you know what's funny?
I got 2 hours to kill, dude. Where's the next one?
As we've been podcasting, I have one uploading.
Fuck it.
So it should go up tonight.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go.
So fucking.
I'll have something else to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. And then I'll have this one up in a couple days, I think.
Kill some time.
Yeah, dude. Well, fucking thanks for coming through, bro.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Any shout outs? You want to fucking shout anybody out?
I think I did throughout the whole process.
You did. All right. We'll do this again.
May 21st.
May 21st. Is that the date?
That's the date.
All right, bro. Unofficial, official.
I do want to get Tony out here, so if he watches this, fucking book
Tony,
the flight. I'll pay for the flight.
I'll fucking.
He said he could live in the bottom
He can live
floor.
in my house, dude. You pay for the flight.
He could
I'll feed him.
He could drive my R.
Tony, you got a paid trip.
And an R to drive.
An R to drive.
He could drive the R all weekend. I don't give a shit.
He'd be down. He'd be down.
Just to come Photoshop it and then judge the Mark II class. He's a Mark II guy.
Judge it. Dude, fuck, that'd be sick. I think it'd be sick.
He's a Mark II guy.
This would be the farthest west he's ever come, so.
And then he'll fucking come back out for Waterland, so pay for that one too.
That'd be sick.
They need a real photographer because not to take anything away from the chick that did it, but like her pictures were far away, and I don't know. She must have liked my car, but she took a shitload of pictures of my car and uploaded them all to the thing. And I took the pictures, and then I zoomed in. She freaked out because it got rid of her watermark. I didn't mean to fucking steal her pictures, but like I wanted it zoomed in. You know what I mean?
Cropped.
I wanted it bigger so I could see, close in.
Yeah.
Like she took black and whites of my car. She took cage pictures. She took dash interior, dope pictures. And I didn't want to take them, like steal her thunder. Yeah. But I want to zoom it in. You just
got a tagger in them, dude. You're like, yeah.
I'm computer illiterate, dude. I fucking barely know how to use Facebook. I know how to go on the marketplace. Dude, I don't know how you guys fucking do all this shit.
I don't know how I do it either, dude. I just kind of wing it.
Dude, you have a full fucking studio. You got computers and fucking 30 cameras.
I try, bro.
Yeah, this is pretty professionally done.
Well, fucking thanks for rolling through, bro. I really appreciate it.
I wonder what the kids are doing.
I don't know, dude. As long as nothing's on fire, dude, we're good.
Dude, you got a fucking patio the size of my house up there.
Come hang, bro. Fuck. Fucking barbecue. We'll shoot the shit, bro.
We'll do.
We'll plan a car show. That's what
21st. May 21st.
All right, bro. Unofficial, official.
Official.
All right, man. Well, thanks again, Thaison.
Yeah.
I fucking appreciate you coming through. It's been great talking to you, man. Great stories. And thanks, everybody, for listening. Bye.
Fuck yeah!